I don't like that.
I think it
I
looks
twitch.
cool when it if it didn't swivel.
Yeah, if this was like
I'm
a
getting
tank
from vanilla
destroyer and this
Sorry.
was just like a massive fucking howitzer cannon, that would be amazing.
All right. Well, Civ is screaming at us for D&D, so let's
No.
I'm almost done. Hold on.
I want to make him pop a blood vessel.
Heck you.
Now then. I need to get back to selling off all the shitty
I've just been
tanks I will need to
I've just been
use.
sitting here waiting for you guys to notice the stream started.
Yeah, well,
rip.
stream can listen to me talk about German engineering and my
You're
love of
Because
tanks.
yes, that's
You're
the power of German engineering.
shit. I don't know if I can say that word.
German
Wait, no, I probably
science
can.
is the best in the world.
Civ, have you heard of dark speech?
And before you ask,
What?
yes, this is a JoJo
A
reference.
language. Dark speech. Have you heard of it?
No.
Well, that sucks.
Should I be scared?
I mean,
Why?
Should you be scared of the game?
why? I don't know. I was just curious.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Yeah.
If you say so, my dude, Brodrino. Okay, I have configured the thing now. All right, so wait, what the fuck? Why am I not up here? Why is my not lighting up here? That is the strange. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Everyone else's things light up on stream. So yeah, we're having a no cam stream. And I looked at camera when I said that, so clearly I've started to develop some muscle memory. But yeah. Excellent. Stuff.
So how are we starting this off,
Moment.
Mr. DM, since we are not focusing on the group of people currently fighting for their lives down in the dungeon?
You're right. That is what we're doing because we are missing dead. Clinker has not returned from being yoinked. Vryn is here, but yeah. Which means the actual names don't line up currently, but yeah, it's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Okay. Well, I'm not even gonna bother with music this session. It's fine. Just we're doing it live. It's fine. The timer is not correct. We're actually going to cut back up to Waterdeep in about, let's say, around 6 a.m. on the same day. So it is still the 23rd of Myrtle, 1492 DR. And I'd imagine the tavern is currently closed. Most of the people are still asleep. 6 a.m. Would Leo be awake? I assume. All right.
I guess Leo would not be awake.
Yep, Leo's asleep. I know Atreus wouldn't be. Um, Orion, you're muted. You are trying to speak. Well, we lost Orion.
Did they randomly get yoinked for whatever
Rip.
reason?
Yep, Leo's on our mountain now. Sorry, guys. Well,
No, I mean like IRL yoinked.
that's fine. Nah, it's fine. Um, well,
If you need someone to be awake, Atreus could, like, I don't know, pull an all-nighter.
I don't need someone to be awake. It'll just be convenient. I also do want Orion to be here, so let me ping Orion.
I'm fine with waiting for a moment. Someone can tell me about tanks.
God damn it.
I already closed that game. I'm not that obsessed with it that I'm gonna play it while we're in session.
You'll play a different game.
Yeah, no, I'll play Shop Titans.
Nice.
Sorry, I just mentally I have issues focusing on one thing at a time, so I need to
So
have
do I.
several things active at once.
I understand that. It's fine.
I I have that to an extent. Normally, when I'm like doing D&D and stuff, I have to have something to like keep my hands busy.
The click clacks.
Hands busy, good. Hands
So I guess
Idle
Orion really
hands are the
died.
devil's playthings.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
don't
was
answer
getting
the
food.
devil's best friend.
Orion, how dare you consume the sustenance?
I'm gonna show this before stuff happens. Put it back. What the fuck am I wearing? What the heck is this
What
thing?
the fuck?
I got my parents Barking Kitten, the fourth expansion pack, fourth expansion
Would
pack
you like me to show on
of
stream?
Exploding Kittens, and this is a thing.
Would you like me to show stream?
No.
Heck you.
Okay, returning this near back.
Oh heck.
Well, I'm sorry, Twitch. You do not get to see this.
Show that. We are all like waiting. Like here, have it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, this is wonderful.
I'll just put that on though, because now back.
Welcome back. Okay,
You can start now.
so yeah, I did start. Before, did you hear what I said, or did you not? Were you
No.
not actually? Okay. Well,
I was not actually here. I was talking to my parents about food.
yes. So what I said before was we are as we go back to Waterdeep for this session, quote unquote session. We're going to sign the same day. It is still the 23rd of Myrtle, 1492 DR. But we're gonna cut back a little bit to 6 a.m. Would anyone be awake? I know that Atreus probably would not be. Yes, Leah would be. As I expected. What's Leah
Wait,
doing?
yeah, 'cause I probably 6 to 5, 5 to 4, 4, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2. Yeah, I went to bed at 2.
What the Leo doing?
Reading, probably.
What's it about?
Nothing major. uh, what children like to do for their birthdays?
Very fun.
Because Nix's birthday, or the day he adopted her, was the... I can't actually remember. Give me a second. I need to figure out how many days are in the month. Or 10
30.
day.
Or
So it's 30, and then
it's three.
yeah,
It's a set. It's each month is 3 sets of 10
30.
days. So 30
Yeah.
days.
Nix's birthday is on the 30th of Myrtle.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very fun.
And his is also coming up, but he doesn't care about that one.
Mm-hmm. Very fun. Atreus, you're probably asleep. What are you dreaming about?
Stars. I don't know.
Oh, you're dreaming about me? No.
No.
Dear God, why?
Wait,
Is
if
dreaming about
Atreus
dancing
actually
among the
met
stars.
Oh God.
if Atreus
Oh.
actually met Star, I wonder how that interaction would go.
Oh god.
It would go, oh cool, I can do that as well. And then he'd use like his constellation thing. And then they're
Yeah,
both
probably.
using stars.
Very fun.
I think on a side note, stars actually do sometimes reflect the constellations. Not all of them. It's just a patchwork of stars, but some of them actually are the constellations.
Fun. Okay. Stuff. Stuff. It's a pretty normal night. Uh yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Leo would have probably started getting ready at 7 for the opening at 9.
Hmm.
Because he's not as good a cook as Thagnum, but he does try.
Probably around let's say about 6:45 around there. You hear an odd creaking noise. Leo. And Atreus should be awake. I doubt it.
If it's another fucking beholder, I am gonna stab someone.
It seems to be coming from the floorboards. Over towards the middle of the tap room, like around like the area of the fireplace.
Santa? No.
From the floorboards, there's a creaking noise. I don't think Santa burrows from under the ground. Also, you don't have a chimney that goes
Satan?
from a laster.
Leo probably goes to check it out to kind of not turning it like he has the dancing light kind of farther back, so it's kind of illuminated, but not like extremely, so it's not still dim light.
It starts. It's like the floorboards are just creaking for a moment before they start to crack in two places, and it is not long before the floorboards burst with a loud crashing noise. As it's like two spires of like a blue vine-like crystal emerge up from the floor, clearly coming out of the ground. Like they apparently dodged the cellar.
We just did flat fucking floor.
Yeah, you just did. Now there's two holes in it.
Can I examine?
They just sit there. They go up to the ceiling, but don't pierce the ceiling.
So they seem to be coming from the attic area?
No, they're
Or
coming.
ceiling? Cellar. Cellar?
They seem like they've dodged the cellar or something.
They
They're coming up out of.
dodged the-
They're like coming up out of ground, like there's dirt being put up with it. Maybe they dodged the cellar. We're actually no. The cellar probably doesn't reach to the middle of the tap room. So yeah.
The fuck?
I'd imagine that the loud noise probably wakes up Atreus.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
I am alone. There's probably a robot near me though, so we're fine.
Was Zim be with you?
I don't know where Zim which room or where Zim stays.
Zim probably would help as much as he can with you setting up in the morning. So Zim is probably here. He's kind of freaking out. two spires of crystal just burst through the floor. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Can I examine them? Try to figure out what the fuck this is?
Give me an Arcana check. They so okay, cool. So with acrylic magic, specifically what magic? You can't tell. But actually, as you look at them, you do notice there's a symbol inscribed on the along the contours of the vine-like structure of it. And we actually have a pretty good reference for it right here.
Wait, shoot, wrong tab. Where?
You see the module cover art?
Oh dear.
Halaster's holding it.
Damn it.
You, Leo, would recognize this as Halaster's rune.
Leo turns, looks for the nearest wall that's not the step pillars, and just kind of rests his head and sighs. I left, sir.
Lester has separation issue.
What happens if I tap one?
Tap it. Nothing happens.
Hmm. Well, I'm going to write a sign saying, "Hi, watch out for pillars," and put it on the door.
Excellent. Well, what does Leo do then afterwards? The barely actress then awake.
I think Leo has learned that trying to wake Atreus does not work.
Zim is probably going over and looking at it himself. Poke.
Have any
poke,
idea what it is?
Poke. He pokes it again. Shrugs.
Yep. Neither do I. So, I have a question. Can you telepath someone who's asleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Atreus.
Get the fuck out.
Hearing people just straight in his head. Basically the closest you can get to them to say them, and it was clearly not a whisper.
It's at normal volume.
Yeah, normal volume still in their head. You hear a thud upstairs.
Sorry.
Wait, so when did Leo get telepathy?
This last level.
Oh, nice. Fun. Did you check the telepath feed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I actually really like that.
Oh wait, you can see. Fuck. Never mind.
Wait, what?
You could see part of his hand through the floorboards.
Clipping. No clipping.
It's fine. You know exactly where he's
You
at.
can do the same thing with Misty Step. It's called. Anyway.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
exactly where you are. I can telepath you. Fuck you.
Yeah, sure. I'm fine
There
out.
you go. After about 2 minutes, you see Atreus walk down, going, "Yes, what exactly?" And you see him rubbing his eyes, and he kind of opens one, sees that, and says, "Sorry, I think I woke up too early." And you see him begin to start walking back upstairs.
Nope. Those are there. Those are real. Those are real.
And when did we buy new decorations?
You didn't. They popped out of the floor about 20 seconds ago. Or a minute ago, probably more like it.
They just grew.
Yep. Hey, you never. I don't think you ever. You didn't actually ever go into the dungeon. This is Halaster symbol. So I'm. Yep.
That crazy mage fellow.
Yep.
Can Vryn try and inspect them?
Can Vryn? Yeah. Yes, Vryn.
Vryn,
Atreus,
yes, Vryn.
Atreus
Atreus.
can in time
Don't
spec
worry,
them.
I'm
Yes,
It's been a while.
sure.
Yeah,
Been a
I'm
while.
having the same trouble. You're fine. Oh, I don't know. Gabe, why did you roll? Oh, that's why I hit dice.
Wait, what?
Uh,
I didn't see any hit dice.
Take the average.
Oh, 22. Okay.
I guess I know about the same.
Yeah, it's about the same. You don't recognize the
Alright.
rune, but like Leo said as much.
Vryn kind of crosses his arms,
Yeah.
kind of thinks for a moment. Using my background feature, Sage,
Mhm.
who would I know that on that?
Who would you know that could do something? I mean,
Other than the Mad Mage himself.
Yeah.
you do know of another high-level wizard.
Well, I guess we should go see Blackstuff.
It's 6 in the morning. You might want to get some more sleep, and then we can do this in the morning. We can. Zim can probably run the morning shift without me? Question mark. I look over at Zim for a nod or a.
He holds up a thumbs up.
Yep. Okay.
Well, I won't turn down more rest. Wake me up when the sun's. It looks like he's about to stay up, but he just says when it's like noon. He says, and he just wakes up.
No. God damn it. I'm waking you up at 11.
11:30.
11:15.
Well then.
Fine.
I feel like this is a daily. This is going to become a daily thing of when the fuck wake up, sir.
Well, when he's awake, Atreus is, pretty productive. He's doing y'all's taxes, making sure the place is running. But then,
Yeah.
but then he sleeps and, shuts himself in his room, and it's like, fuck.
Well.
But at least your taxes
Leo's-
are done.
Hey, Leo can also do taxes. Leo was literally the money manager of the party for most of the sessions.
Few months. Yeah. So. So you guys. Wait. So what is Leo doing? I mean, Atreus going back to bed. Is Leo going to?
Leo's sitting there staring at the pillars, being
Oh.
like, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
And also trying to, if the ghost comes around, screaming at, he's gonna try to placate the ghost.
The ghost actually doesn't seem to do anything about the pillars.
Oh, that's not good at all. I would prefer he did something. No.
Yeah, the ghost just doesn't react at all about it. Apparently, seemingly, as far as you can tell. But
Cool.
How peculiar.
indeed, yeah. So yeah. A couple hours pass. Not much. And the tavern is open at normal time.
Leo probably works as much as he can. Kind of, he's put a giant tarp over the crystals and saying apologies for, in all the languages he knows, apologies for the inconvenience, construction, and other problems are going on.
Okay.
Other problem.
Incredible. Well then, with the tavern opening at the regular time, Patrons come in. Probably a few regulars here and there. On occasion, people that you don't recognize. In that case, at some point, we'll have two people come in. At any
in
point. Yeah.
a somewhat rough-shaven human in a ratty brown cloak coming in ordering a drink.
It's, sir, it is. No, I'm not even gonna question. You're not the weirdest person to drink at 9 a.m. Just Leo serves a drink. Or what drink do we want?
What do you have?
God damn it! Now I need to actually look up alcohol stuff. Conrad.
And as for the particular time of my drinking, well, it's never too early to start having fun.
I would highly. I disagree. Granted, I have a daughter who's. Nyx is actually probably running around the tavern herself in her little. She's made she got Leo to buy her a little maid dress, like tavern maid outfit, because she wanted to help. It's a lot less scampy than some can be. It's more appropriate,
I sure hope
but
so.
it is. Yes, she actually Nyx actually has one in has both that and a more male-esque outfit if they want to be more male. But right now
Fun.
they're running around.
By the way, gonna send it in session, but I actually have a picture saved for that I use for this character. Obviously, it's not exact to how I want him to look, but it's
Bless
pretty
you.
damn close.
Fun. Okay.
Wait,
Good.
did you just say bless you to me burping?
Yeah, it was too rude to say excuse you.
Fun. Hot.
Like I said, he's wearing a sort of ratty brown cloak over all this,
Mm-hmm.
like a traveling cloak.
I'm gonna just start listing off ales because I'm not gonna go look up different types of drinks.
AML.
Elamau.
Honestly, he eventually
Also,
just settles on one of the cheaper ones.
So yeah, it's probably
Liam,
Huh?
did I do the HP right on my barbarian?
Oh, cool, we have a barb.
Well, we can do stats and stuff. Focus on that later. But for now, Gabe. Probably around then you come in. You describe a character.
Oh. So, oh, you're talking about Garb, right?
If that is your boy's name, yes.
His name is Garb, and he looks rather toned, but still, he comes in and he sits down and his head is kind of twitchy for a bit. But he has, like, he's just sitting down
Where do
in
you sit? In one of nearest to the
in the
bar or
bar.
farther away? Cool. I guess I'm gonna pass over Strange Face One's drink. I have yet to ask for names, and then what can I get for you today?
Oh, Garb isn't sure. Garb
Then
has
take
Gonna
it.
be
no
fun.
money.
Then this might not. If you just want a place to sit and rest from the weather, then of course you can come in. Might not be best to sit just. Eh, it's fine. We're a hospital here. English language, please. I haven't played this character in a while, so I'm not
Did
used
you
to his
mean
flower.
hospitality?
hospitable. That was my own tongue, not Leo's. Leo is very good with words. I am not.
Then Garv will go sit over there in the chair.
You can sit anywhere you want. Alright, may I get your name, sir? She turns to Bard. Or
Oh,
He-
I've gone by quite a few names, honestly. I never try to stick to one, but most people might know me as the Wandering Bard. You can call me Bard for short.
that's gonna get very confusing very fast, Garvin. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Bard. I am Leo Len. The Nimblewright you see, or I'm gonna call him a construct because people don't actually know he's a Nimblewright. The construct you see walking around is it? Which one did we get? Nim or Zim? Zim. We got Zim.
He probably
Nim
like,
is
goes
the-
around and he probably like goes around and takes orders from people
Yeah.
because he can write now.
Then Zim is the construct who is wandering around taking orders, and the young one over there is my daughter, Nyx. Please be nice, or I will have to kick you out. Anything else I can get you? As I'm trying to figure out a price for whatever drink.
Maybe in a bit. For now, the drink will be fine.
All right. Common local 2 silver pieces, I think, is if you got an ale or a beer. I found a thing. I'm using this. This is my thing now. I'm using this for alcohols.
If
Yoink.
you'd like to use a thing, you can use a thing.
Drink the Faerun. It's an obsidian portal thing, so it's
Fine.
probably okay.
Probably.
Oh, you see him look around his money pouch a little bit, which honestly seems like it's pretty light in his hand. Like he doesn't really have much in there. I'm sorry, but I don't really have any silver. Will a gold piece do?
I can always break that down. Yep.
Much appreciated.
Okay. Good thing I actually have silver and gold. I have platinum in my inventory, but I probably have like that. Like I'm in the thing, so I have all the gold still.
Remember real quick when you Ryan, did you say that
Mhm.
that Leo like threw like a cloth or something over the things?
He kind
Yeah,
of
tarp.
he like a tarp or something. He just did not to like hide them, but just to be like.
This is not normal attraction for the tavern. Please do not approach.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of buried
Right.
it off.
Right. What is Leo's passive perception?
Mine?
Leo's, yes.
Okay. 17.
Out of the corner of your eye, you think, like as you're talking, you kind of like spot that it's almost like the edges of the tarp are like kind of starting to fray.
God fucking damn it.
Then you look and
He-
it's like, and you look directly at it and it's like, it's not like immediately obvious that that's a new or not.
He's swears an Aquan. Just so it's out of hopefully most people's hearing. As he then just continues working. He's gonna keep an eye on it now.
It's 10 silver per gold piece, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
So I
trying
have
to. I'm right now
8
breaking.
silver left over.
Yes, I'm breaking down your silver, and I've given you 8. I've had a break. I'm currently trying to break down a few pieces of my platinum, so I have change. Because I would have done this earlier. I just forgot. Mm. All right, I now have 38 silver pieces that I can just break down. Cool. I guess that's the thing. Eat. At that, Leo continues to kind of just serve people. He's kind of got. He's not the best at cooking. He doesn't have proficiency cooking utensils, but he's learned how to cook, and probably thagged them somewhere in the kitchen.
Probably.
So time continues to run, and then at around exactly, I would say exactly, but it's really hard to tell when you don't have a clock. At 11:15, he sighs and
So,
decides not to try to make them telepathically.
okay. So, actually, really quick. At some point, you notice as Zim is going around. At one point, he kind of like looked closer at the tarp and looked under it, and then kind of hurried over to Leo, and
Okay.
then quickly like scribbled something on a pad. It says, "The things are glowing," and like looking under the tarp, they are.
Leo lets out a few curses in Primordial / Aquan / Orin, and then also probably summon Giant. As he's like, excuse me for a moment, and walks over and does check exactly that.
So,
So,
under
just randomly on off chance, would I want to wonder if Bard, even though not speaking those languages, would recognize the curses
probably
simply
yeah,
from getting cursed at.
probably most likely yeah. So, yeah, you as you're like starting to go over there and look closer at it, you see like quickly beating your pace. There's like white lines like cracks start to go up the tarp, and it shatters into fragments with a voice booming through the tavern, shouting,
Fuck you,
"Ladies and
Master!
gentlemen,
God damn it.
denizens of the multiverse, from the heights of Mount Celestia to the pits of the abyss, welcome, one and all, to season 26 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage."
Oh
And a
no!
light
Oh,
flickers
yeah.
between the pillars,
God damn it.
showing the face of Alastair Blackcloak, sitting in a familiar scene to the players here, with
Leo has
the party
floofed up
sitting
his
in
wings.
a cabin setting in front of the hearth on a boat. Alastair reading his book, and that scene played out with a bit more like introduction at the beginning, but overall it gets into
So
stuff pretty quickly.
I was the last person to leave, and I know Star. So I'm now just staring, being like, Jesus fucking Christ.
When the fuck did they have time to meet her?
Yeah.
It's been 2 days. What the fuck?
I'm not sad that they replaced me already. I'm just like, what? When did they meet? Whatever. Why was
No.
she down there? Last I knew that. Uh,
Yeah, and they have another contract with them apparently.
didn't I meet the construct before I left?
Wait, did you? Wait, was Clinker introduced? Oh wait, he was. You're right. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
you met Clinker. Yeah,
I
fun.
was the last one to leave.
Ah, yes, very fun.
I need to be quieter.
So, yeah. Uh, Alastair's introduction is short, and then we go straight into the events of. Actually, no. It probably goes from an introduction to like some short little scenes of what the scrying eyes have captured beforehand. Which in fact includes some shots of Leo. When they were on level 1 and the like, but not many. Mostly of their antics
Is
on
there
level
any of
3.
Star?
Oh, no. So hold on. Like there's just like
Uh,
some shots of what the scrying eyes have seen beforehand before it goes directly into what was happening live at that time.
Mm.
So that includes the Brawl Girl fight and like kind of like a cut up version of it edited to get into the live stuff fat quickly.
Mm.
Yeah.
how loud was this?
Anyone in the building can hear it pretty easily.
Okay. Uh,
What time was it?
well, Atreus now. Yeah, what time is it?
Probably around like I'm gonna retcon the times a little bit because I want this to actually be live events. So we'll say that this is around like 11 or so.
All right.
Okay.
But friend was already having kind of a light sleep since someone woke him up. But so he kind of hearing all this is like more and begins heading down. I guess to
Not my
see
fault.
as you described. What do you mean, not your fault? It's glowing now.
Not my fault.
I mean, I would take his word for it. I I haven't ever heard of any magic capable of doing this. It's
I
quite
have
entertaining.
it. Atreus, our friends are so fucking dumb. How did they manage to do this?
Yeah, I know. I know. Our group, aside from me, was very.
Hey!
Oh,
Asshole.
sorry. No offense. But I didn't lie. Anyway, so what the hell is going on?
I the 28th season of what? What was it again?
Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Dungeon the Mad Mage. Halaster has roped our friends into a game. My friends. I don't actually know if you consider them friends. You were very hard to read at times. Into a game show. I don't think you've
So
met three of these people.
no, I don't believe I know the fellow that spoke before. But first of all, game show. You mean like a play?
No. Like they're
Like
live streaming whatever the fuck they're doing down there
what is
to the
live
multiverse.
streaming?
That is what shut up.
Hi,
That
Twitch.
is what um think of ascending but visual?
I think he's referring to the fact that it appears as though someone is using magic to broadcast these events live on some sort of image.
Thank you. Not
So
yep.
No, don't think of anything of it. I have a way with words.
So do I just not want this fucking mages around or involved.
um, so basically, it's like they're showing us a play. Great. So are they getting paid for this or
Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe, I don't know. We are how far into the fight are we right now? Or what are we doing right now?
This is probably at this point where they're going down the reverse Argoth towards So how did this happen? This stuff happen? You guys went from the Barlguras
We,
to
we, we
where?
were in the we were on the river.
Got
We
yoinked by
were
Halaster.
heading.
Yeah.
Sent on a
Yeah,
quest, and then immediately went to go deal with
well,
lady.
we were on the river when he abducted us, and then
Mm-hmm.
we just happened to be close to where we needed to go anyway. Landed and started working our way through the tunnels.
Oh,
There
you're
was the
right.
Shrieking Tunnel and the
Yep.
Drider.
Yep. So probably by now, and I'm actually sending you a message, Orion. By the time you see this, the guys, they're probably getting onto the ledge where you can hear the howling winds.
Cool. Also, I was not meaning the person in the bar. I was meaning to who you probably haven't met some of these people. I was meaning
Right.
Star.
I was okay. Yeah, I was looking at the people. Did did they already replace us? Like that
Yeah.
fast?
Yep.
I,
You
That's
missed it.
common in
We
adventuring groups. I
no.
mean,
Yeah.
the loss
I
of a
understand
party
that.
member can be a great blow.
right, but there's like, well, I guess there are more. I see like some goblins. Yeah.
Uh, I don't remember how many of the people I've met or not. I left a while ago. Um.
Leo gets that message
Yeah.
in Discord.
Also, which one am I supposed to be?
You're none of them. You never went into this. This is not a play. This is what's happening as we speak. Think of
Yes, I understand that, but they were replacing each of us, so who's
oh,
replacing me?
how it worked. Fagnum left, and we found. Or you left first. You left. We
Right.
found Vren. Then Fagnum left, came up here, and we found Clanker. Then I left, and they found Star. I know us. I know us. I know where it's Void, and they found Void.
Mm.
Which that's mean. They found someone who I know. That sucks.
Do you
It's
not
a
like them?
small world.
What do you
I
mean
Star
it's me?
nothing. Just wish they had. Star is weird. Star is Atris. You remember the uh orphanage my daughter was staying at for a while?
Yeah, I believe so.
Star Void. They're calling her Star here, which makes sense. It's kind of like Bard here, who goes by many names. It seems. No offense. Um,
None taken.
Star is the twin of the owner of Starry Cradle Orphanages.
Ah, so they run an orphanage.
Her sister does it. She is herself an adventurer, which makes sense.
Ah.
Why it's there? She's likes to wander under mountains. She travels between Skullport and last time I heard she was at Skullport, so it makes they would find her. But just thought I would get some message from Star. She tends she has a few paper birds that I've given her if she needs an emergencies.
Hmm.
Did you read that message, by the way?
Yes, I've been
That's
talking.
yeah,
And when would have that arrived? Because I was mumbling until I trying to.
probably before that.
Cool. I
Like
would have.
when I said you, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear the you
Uh,
get a message. I
would
heard.
you let's say now. That's fine now. Let's say now.
Okay.
But
Oh. Go
you
on.
can.
No, go on.
I was gonna say, when Bard paid for his drink, was there? Do you just keep all the tavern proceeds and money in your on your person, or is there like a lockbox or something you keep near the like employees only part of the counter?
There is a portable hole that is picked up anytime he leaves the area.
Swipe the
If I
hole.
had a bag of holding, it would have it would have gone into the.
By the way, if anyone starts recognizing that I play Bard kind of like a rogue, You're right,
Ye-
and fuck
Mhm.
you.
So out of the talk of Atreus wondering who's meant to be who, Zim points at Clanker and points at himself and looks back and forth.
Yeah. Yes.
Do
He
think
shrugs.
they are
No?
replacing you, buddy. You're right.
He
They've
he
using
he
goblins
he
to replace
gasped but with
dagger,
no
and they're
sound.
replacing you with the clinker.
Puts his
They
hands
look
on his
so
head in
good.
distress.
Stop
It's fine.
traumatizing. Stop
It's
traumatizing
fine.
him.
It's
Stop,
fine.
Atreus.
They may have deserted you, but we will not. So you can
Atreus.
stay with us.
Shut
He
the fuck
hugs
up.
Atreus.
Can I talk now, please?
Yes, go on. He's gonna.
So Vajra says these have been appearing everywhere in town. Or city. Everywhere around the city.
You can probably infer that she means like in taverns.
Yeah. In multiple taverns. And also around Faerun itself?
Great, we have some
Do you send a message back? It's sending.
Yes, I just don't know what to send. I'm trying to figure it out.
But by the way, have I read anything about Halaster doing this in the past?
Roll
Any
me a
stories
history
or
check.
anything?
Roll me a history check. With advantage,
Yeah,
sure.
he did say it was season 26.
Yeah. And I was actually thinking about this before, so yeah, just give me a history check.
Yeah, could I also do one since I was like season?
Sure.
All right, I'm doing this because fuck you.
That is an 18.
He probably hasn't.
Mm. Oh shit. Oh wait, what? I actually can't see that. Oh right, because I'm looking at fucking thing. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, 11. Whatever. What did Bart get?
18.
18. Atreus doesn't know fuck all. You've
Just entertainment.
you've heard like some faint like vague tells about sometimes like and you've heard like in the Yawning Portal sometimes this had happened like decades and decades ago, and even then it's so like distorted because of all the chaos of the Second Sun Drug and the like. So yeah, this is maybe something that's happened before, and maybe something that
Okay.
yeah
Well, if
yeah
Bard
it's
isn't really too sure on it, and it's only been like the faintest of rumors, he won't speak up about it.
yeah
Um,
it's like hard to tell what's truth and what's myth.
So that is exactly what Bard is here to do.
So I guess we should pull up some chairs or something.
I hate you
Oh, I
both.
already have one.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah, most of the tavern patrons have like recovered from their shock, and are like kind of just watching it now.
Yeah.
By now, they probably dealt with the
Leo.
Drider.
Vryn.
Leo's responding to
Vryn.
sending.
Eight. Well, Vryn. Excuse me. Atreus. Says. All right. Well, I guess we should attract some more customers tonight for the show. Drinks are on me, boy. And Vryn pulls up a chair.
Wait, what? Vren?
Atreus.
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 I'm sorry.
In
I'm
a while.
Sorry. It's been so long. It's been. I'm not used to this.
I
been
know, I'm
months.
just gonna tease you about it.
Fuck you. Vren would pull up a chair on the boat.
All right, so
They're
all right.
they're not on the boat. they beat the Drider and are moving through the tunnels towards the priestess rooms.
Yeah, they would have
You
just now
see
beat the
Vern
door.
dragging a chair with him. God
And it's Friend with the wooden chair.
damn. Anyway.
So,
Yeah, Atreus will be paying for the drinks.
it's probably
Since he
around
gets himself a
now
lot of time.
that the like after the driver, it's probably around now that the the first character profile was introduced. Not like actually in session, but this is a good point for it to be have been. Yeah, that was the Tassogran Veldarn character profile. If anyone remembers that. Do I need to reread it?
Oh, so it actually we're hearing that
Yeah,
they're
the
doing that one. Okay.
in Undermountain, you guys hear it in your minds, and it happens here too.
Mm.
Like it happens with like
As
actual breaks on the show.
mm-hmm. As the ad begins playing, Atreus kind of looks over to Biden and says, "Oh, by the way, I don't believe we formally introduced ourselves. You are?
Ah, the Wandering Bard at your service.
Oh, pleasure. Is there anything short you prefer to be called by?
Just Bard can do.
No. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Bard. I'm Atreus
I hit a
Demolan,
I hit a button.
academic
Hit
and
a button.
scholar.
What are you
And I missed.
saying? Oh no, Atreus and Bard were introducing themselves to each other.
Oh, she's going
Mm.
in. Up,
I
back again.
doing
Are
that.
are,
but
are you okay?
I keep on hitting the thing when I'm trying to add a quotation marks to my thing to try to send it to Sniv. An access of
Mm.
calling him normally. I'm
Uh,
back. Sorry.
Uh, what were you saying?
Nothing. I'm trying to send something to Sniv. There we go.
No,
Oh,
no, I'm talking.
No, I was just explaining to Orion that Atreus and Bard were just introducing themselves to each other.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
But yeah, he says, Atreus Demolan, academic and scholar. It's a pleasure. Uh, I do notice that they seem to be replacing us. Would you like to, you seem like quite the charming fellow, and you said you're a bard, right? Would you like to stay here for a while? Maybe, replace one of them?
I'm gonna hit him on the back of the head with my wing as I walk past, but not say anything.
Bard just chuckles. Well, it has been a while since I last adventured with my friends. They, I'd very much like to know what they're doing, but they have their own lives, and I'm not one to get jealous if they decide to adventure with other people, as long as they tell me the stories when they get back.
Right.
And with this happening, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to stick around. Seems like
I ping
Waterdeep
a pipe.
is going to become the hub of quite the talk very soon here. Or, at the
Probably
very
not
least,
our
the place under Waterdeep.
yes. Probably the yawning
Right.
portal will
Well,
get
what a
more
better place to
attraction.
watch the show, right?
True. I think we still have a bottle of spiced wine we can break out for this.
later, she's another response.
Yep.
It's probably around
Bard,
now that
grins at Leo as they talk about the spiced wine. Well, it is a bit early to be drinking, isn't it?
I don't drink.
your attention is probably called back to the screen by a loud burst of energy. And you look back to see this is the point where Star murdered the four drow guards with the eyes. You see four drow women just fucking collapse in the corners of this room.
Yeah. That one is killing a lot. I think they're my replacement.
No, because your replacement came after you left. I know who everybody's
No,
replacement is.
what, you're saying I'm the big oaf?
Yes. Yes, I am.
There's probably
Maybe
some.
not first.
There's probably
Maybe
some
not
betting going around the
personality.
patrons in the tavern.
Bart will get in on that.
Of course.
Try and use. Can I roll insight to sort of see how well he bets?
Sure.
And can I have Nyx be running around taking bets and plays like now?
Ooh, that's 22.
Mm,
Nyx is
A
now
nat 20
now
insight.
helping run bets.
nice.
Don't ask why she does this.
Awesome. So what does Bird bet on?
Well, what kind of bets are going around the patrons?
Who's going to die first?
Damn.
Who's going to get the most kills first before they do? This is kind of like typical stuff that happens for people going into Undermountain normally, except now the patrons get to see it.
He's gonna bet on Star getting the killing blow on the boss. Or
That
the
is
leader.
that is the exact terminology he uses, the boss. Well, yeah. What kind of use your insight rolls to determine if you guys want to bet? What kind of use insight rolls to determine how well you do? Because obviously, if I just let you guys say, you guys know what happens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's fair.
Oh, one thing. Atreus approaches Bard and says, I'll bet you 10 platinum that they don't get anything.
Wait, what
That
did you
they
say?
don't what?
That they don't get anything. As in, like, they don't get anything out of this.
I'll take that bet.
And this is
Yeah,
is this in response to the great
um,
reward Halaster promised?
Huh?
Is this in
No,
response to?
we got something, so, like, I'll
Yeah.
be wrong.
Yeah.
I know
yeah,
that.
I out of character. Should I roll a deception check because I don't have 10 platinum.
Go
I
ahead.
don't have any platinum.
So here's how I like to do that. You don't like to do that. So so you're obviously not keeping that secret from Muffin, but
Yeah.
I like to do deception regardless of if it's deception or not. So you can go ahead and do deception. Go ahead.
Ooh, that's a 9. Hopefully his insight is lower.
What's your insight?
Hang on, let me roll. It's a +6, but I need a roll.
So is my deception.
Oh, all right,
I have a passive
Alright.
insight of 14.
I need a blow on the dice. All right.
Do I just passively know he's lying?
What is
Yes.
it?
I'm not gonna comment. Cool.
Oh my.
Alright, I
fucking
got a
God.
19. I am gonna just kind of hold it
Oof.
to myself. I'm gonna assume they get something,
What
but
did
not
you
enough.
roll, Peaches?
I rolled a 9.
Wait, you rolled a 9. Is that 9 plus 6? Or did you roll
9
a
plus
5?
6. 9
Fuck.
plus 6.
What are you up
Because
to, Gabe?
Oh, I thought you rolled a 9
Hmm?
too. Fuck.
Oh
What's
wait,
your
no,
boy up to?
that's 11. That's still lower than yours, but wait, yeah,
Damn.
5 plus 6 is 11.
At least said his name was Garb. What is he up to?
He's just watching them, sort of muttering to himself. Foolish people in their games.
To be fair,
What
that
is
was
Garb?
probably one of the more obvious bluffs I could have done because Bard already paid for his drink, and Leo saw that his coin purse is kind of light.
Yeah, Leah's not saying anything.
I mean, Adrius kind of realizes that he probably doesn't. But he
Yeah,
thinks
like Nothing about Bard's appearance gives him the look of someone who would have 10 platinum.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think many people carry 10 platinum on.
Except that Trace.
So
Leo currently has 18 platinum on him, so yes.
fucking Atreus, like just in his pocket, he's carrying 100. He has like 4,000 still. Or some shit.
Oh yeah, because you were the one person who never spent any of the money.
Yeah, Atreus is literally sitting pretty on his money. Everybody.
Cloud literally gave a huge portion of his
Yeah.
money to fucking
Mm-hmm.
Leo just to get out of his
Because
inventory.
it's so much money, man.
It's
That's
so
the best part about
heavy.
having it. I know, and that's why I'm only carrying 100. Anyway.
I'll take you up on that bet. If, as well, I think on the side they get
no,
them.
I like the odds.
So about the
He
time,
also seems like a pretty silly fella. I don't feel like he'd just pay them on the first act.
so
Not for much anyway.
sorry about now that we see probably now is about when Cloud and Star turn into Drow, female Drow to go into the room, and
I've
that's
seen
what
him.
happens.
Have I?
Yeah,
Yes.
you have
We've
seen him.
him.
Yeah,
I've seen him change.
the party
to
has seen
that
him.
form.
The party has seen him. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, and Actress did too because he came back
Everyone-
out that way.
No?
Yeah,
Was
you
I
came back.
You came back up.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Right. But
Yeah,
Leo now sees
that's
Cloud
actually,
using that form while using the ring he gave him.
Oh, that's actually a thing to note. How did you guys react at all to seeing that Cloud was male again suddenly? Because last you saw him, he would have been female.
No, I was there.
I mean,
there.
I mean mostly Atreus and yeah, Atreus.
Dude, he wasn't even too surprised when he fucking became female.
Ah, that's right, you're a changeling. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
And literally, like, I feel like the party has changed genders enough that Atreus is like, oh, this is like the closest I am to being with like fucking other changelings.
Hey, I have a change
Another changeling daughter.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
great. I'm almost around my fucking people.
Okay. Well, how does the bard react to seeing Cloud turn into a woman then?
Doesn't really say anything.
I'm making an
How does Garb react?
check
Bard's
on you,
like,
fucker.
wow, she's hot.
React to what?
Cloud is now female again.
Yes.
He was male, and then now he's female.
Garb isn't really like interested in it. More so that he's getting certain flashbacks to something.
Nom.
Oh god, did you make Rocky Balboa?
Why with this magic?
Hey, Bard.
Yes.
What are you actually thinking with a 16? Don't say anything.
You can make a deception roll to
Yeah.
contest that if you like.
Fucking rolls. He's not really that interested.
Cool.
He seems more interested in the fact that they're able to do it rather than the actual appearance.
Well, that scene. Yeah.
Leo probably has mumbled something about. I guess he actually uses the ring.
Well, we didn't. Well, we see how uncomfortable that scene makes Cloud, more or less. But he stumbles through that interaction successfully, until we cut to Clinker in the other room, where he stealthily sneaks out of the room before getting stabbed in the back by a Drow elite warrior, and then shoving the door in her face after blasting her back over the table with the waterboarding Drow. Oh man. And then they all rush through the doors and lock the one behind them.
Not so much of an elf if he remembers to lock a door behind him.
Yep.
I make the comment to Vryn, or not to Atreus about Vryn.
Atreus.
Yeah.
Atreus.
What the fuck? Why are you calling me Vran? How could you ever make that like mistake?
How dare you make the mistake I
Yeah,
made?
how
Shut up,
dare
Pie Man.
you?
Shut up, Pie Man.
Hi, man.
Hi,
Man.
man. So we probably didn't cut to a scene of like these disgusting grimlocks, laughing and taunting the prisoners in the prison there. Before the party just bursts through the door and runs to the north,
Runs fast.
completely past them, closes it behind them. The grimlocks. Wait, I actually. Oh,
They
that's
didn't
right.
notice us.
They didn't. Yeah, they did notice you, but not because of your rolls only, but because apparently grimlocks are blind, and they only have blind sight within 30 feet. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Wait, you didn't? No, it's funny as fuck.
No, they just didn't even know you were there at all, even if you just ran through.
Yeah, you can like throw them down a 30-foot pit and they don't know what the fuck is going on. It's great.
They just did not see a shit. They just kept torturing the prisoners, or tormenting them. They're not torturing them, but yeah. It's about then that you guys just barrel through the troglodytes and into the room of the temple. Yeah. And then that fight starts.
I'm making an insight roll.
Okay.
Against who?
Mm-mm.
To
The
bet?
situation.
To bet?
Yep.
What'd you get?
I'm inserting it now.
Poggers. Oh no, 16.
Another one.
This looks like it's risky. There's a lot of spiders. Lots and lots of spiders. In fact, if you see at least one of the patrons just turn away from the screen.
Move. 5 gold. That most of the party is down.
I'll take that.
Yeah. And that fight goes through. Spider murder. Lots of webbing. Cloud kill happens at
Bard
one
gets
point.
money because
The priestess.
Bard gets money because of the star doing
Yep.
hitting the final kill.
Oh.
And fucking incinerating someone.
Oh yeah.
What's
Fire
Leo's
bolt.
reaction when Gwanthiel goes down and gets dragged
Oh
to the
yeah.
floor?
What is that?
Oh, there is
Ooh, for me?
there is a verbal like. Okay, so you can't growl as an elf, but there is a very low rumble of a and his winged floof. Like he is upset for.
Barb sort of like peeks up from the corner looking at Leo for a minute.
It's
What's
actually
your deal?
it's right now actually. Oh, sorry. If you want to say something, go ahead. Sorry.
What's your deal, wingman?
Fuck off.
Something up?
None of your business. Just continue watching, I guess, and if you want to buy something with the no money you have, you can. Sorry, that was mean. I'm just.
No, it's okay. I've dealt with my own anger before.
It's
I
about
can
then.
understand your pain.
Like around then, something different happens. One of the crystal on the left glows for a moment, and the translucent figure holding onto the pillar of Halaster Black Cloak appears in the tavern room, distinctly grasping the pillar, but he holds up a die, a d20, and says, "Why don't we see if we can make this more interesting?" throws
I'm
it
gonna change the.
into the air, catches it. Not this time. And he vanishes.
What?
Wow, I actually just had my
Easy
hand on the
said, well
wall
said.
and actually like in mimic catching a die, and the camera's not even on. What is wrong with me? Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's what Adria says. No one?
Hey, I didn't actually hear what you said.
Oh. Adria said, 5 gold, he tried to blow us up.
Nah, probably something there, not here.
Oh,
Eh,
well no. So yeah, that fight goes on. And the Drow priestess gets completely annihilated there. Yeah.
Star lands the killing blow, right?
Yep,
Yep,
she does.
I incinerator.
With a
Not like
lightning
nobody
bolt
was her.
of burning fire.
Bard grins as he collects his money for winning that bet.
Is it okay if I roll for gold? For like starting
You
gold?
wait, what? If you
'Cause
didn't roll
apparent-
if you didn't roll for
Yeah.
gold on your if that's your class thing, yeah. That's credit creation.
So
Why?
you kind of already said that you didn't have any money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you probably should just take your starting equipment then. Actually, I'll get back to you on that. You'll have more stuff by starting level 8, of course. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll get back to you on that. Yeah.
Okay.
So that fight goes
Let's
on.
keep going.
Gwent, that spider is annihilated. That was about to took Gwent out the pillar.
Barbara's watching now.
The drow captive just barely survives thanks to Clanker casting Let's Restoration through Vern. And that fight seems over until the other stuff happens with them closing the door. And did you guys like try to take a
I
rest or
No,
well
we were
what?
just
Yeah,
planning our next move on how
yeah.
to get out of there.
actually on
Yep.
And
that
then
note, I'm
and then
probably
Cloud
at this
went
point
down
trying
to
to
Ice
hand
Storm.
over 5 gold.
Hmm.
Like, and then like as they're like, it's done, and then I'm starting to hand over the 5 gold of like I lost the bet that people weren't down. That fight's not over, so I still win.
Yeah, yeah. At that point, that's when the other drow comes storming in there, and that argument happens, and Vern slams the door in their face with with not troglodytes, with two of the
Quaggas.
quaggoths in the temple. Yeah. And then the fucking ice storm happens later after a few minutes.
Cloud gets scarred.
Yeah,
Friend
a
holds
lot of
back
the good
the
stuff.
5 gold.
You actually still owe me 5 more because I handed you mine.
Oh,
No,
actually,
I
it was
meant platinum, yeah.
actually it was the clone of cold in the ice storm, right?
Then Vern just hands you friend. Atreus just hands you a platinum.
Thank you. We
The
don't
camera.
have a lot of heavy hitters in our party except for those two, or high HP, and
The
Gwanthiel's already had the fight.
The camera actually cuts to the outside of the room where a slightly short for a sun elf woman with this with the pointed ears and the blonde hair and like this golden tan skin. She's like trying to cast spells through the door and succeeding, but she misplaces the actual position of the ice storm and hits herself in the area effect, blowing herself backwards across the room.
Deserved.
Yeah. And not long after is when Star does her thing. Yeah.
Leo has no reaction to Cloud getting fucking blasted.
Oh, his reaction to everybody getting hurt is, other than the fact that he kind of knew was going to happen. He feels slightly secure that they're not going to die because he does know that they have he knows Star has healing spells because he's been on the other end of one in like 3 years ago ish. So he is slightly upset at the party, and so that's why he mumbles a deserved when the lady goes down herself.
Yeah, Star goes on a fucking rampage and slaughters all the drow with the eyes.
Yes, yes.
In fact, the camera
Boys.
probably switches to the view of the eyes, and as that swirling blue energy rips through them. I like to imagine this isn't quite how it looks, but how it was mechanically. But I like to imagine that the thing just ripped through the room with the Dance of Ruin and killed them all.
Oh shit. Huh. That's a spell that I don't see often. It makes sense. Her friends were downed. That makes sense. Don't piss off the lady who doesn't have any self-control.
Does she drink a lot?
She doesn't drink in general. Like, at all.
Well,
Yeah.
It's weird. Leo knows what's up with Star, but doesn't say it outright.
hang on. I thought when you were saying like not at all, you meant alcohol. But then you said the weird, like water. Does she drink water?
Just continue to watch. You'll figure it out before the party does.
Noted.
Okay. So, yeah, stuff happens from that point. They go and speak with the prisoners and like, it's probably actually I gotta look this up real quick. Just a second. You guys can talk.
How much gold did I earn for calling the bet on Star killing the boss?
How much did you bet?
All 14 of my gold.
You get 14 gold, I think.
Like I said, he is very light on money.
So, I like to. So, okay. So before in the intro, it probably like had some clips of Vernon having whooped through the wall in the cavern and coming face to face with the black dragon.
Yeah.
And it probably like flashes
Oh,
back.
no,
It probably flashes back to that for a moment.
Does it? Does it? Wait, when?
So
When does
what
it?
once you guys are doing stuff or like talking to the prisoners, like it probably like there's probably like a growling noise, like a kind of weak bellowing growl, and like in grayscale flashes back to Ren seeing the black dragon in the dark cavern, going back,
Okay.
but now
Does it?
when it flashes back, it shows that same area you guys were at, but now like the dragon is there on that plateau where you guys had initially ran from it. It's there, like collapsed against the wall, again, on the ground, and it looks like it's got like some bruises and some scales knocked off, but overall, it looks like it should be up and angry, but it's like out. It's unconscious, and like this weak growling and bellowing noise is coming from his throat as it's like just kind of like whining in pain. Again, and behind it, you can see like just slightly lit up from like the vision of the scrying eyes. You can see behind it, through the rock, there's like a tunnel carved with acid. So clearly, it's moved around, and
Can I
it
roll
took.
to?
Oh,
Sorry.
if you want, yeah, it probably lingers on that shot for a little bit. So if you want to like roll and exit, look at it, you can.
Yeah. Can I roll to like a medicine check to figure out what might have caused the wounds? Like what the wounds seem
You can
like
roll me
normally be caused for?
medicine or arcana.
Arcana. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with medicine.
Okay.
I'll
If
see
anyone else would like to
basically
roll, you
what I
can.
roll.
If anyone would have better arcana.
I have Arcana.
Ooh, 25. Something has. You're not quite sure, but it's almost like it's just the vitality and strength that's been sapped from this thing. It's like it's too weak to even lift itself up. You don't know shit, Leo.
Like magically sapped, or does it
If you
mean
want to give me an
or
arcana check
or like
now,
in
I'll give you
general?
advantage. I'll give you advantage if you want to give me arcana now
Okay.
to figure out what it is.
IRL. Whoa.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. The woe is because I got a nat 20 with the second roll.
So I
Or
imagine that
recall.
when Leo came back, and I think Dagnum experienced this too. When they came back, they probably like shared some tales of what they saw there, and they probably told you about their brief encounter with some shadows. This dragon encountered some pretty nasty shadows. It's like pretty weak. Like it's almost dead. But as you like examining it and maybe like sharing what
Are
you
there
said,
more shadows?
no,
Like they just sat straight.
it seems like if they were an active threat there, it probably dealt with them if it's alive. So okay,
God.
um,
All right.
but do you like share that what you think there with anyone?
Yeah, he'll kind of explain it. Looks like the damage seems to be somehow caused by shadows. Uh, but it seems like just like near death, right?
Yeah,
All right.
that's for it. Like actually lingers that shot for a few moments before flickering underneath it and lifting the dragon up. There's a floating platform of light, and shooting up from it, it kind of like chains around its neck and on its limbs, and including its wings. And like there's uh, a figure steps out from behind the scrying eye, a long robed figure, and briefly you see the glimpse of its their left hand is a glinting gold. They turn back to the camera, and you see like the slightest hint of a pale face and raven black hair hanging out of the hood. They step up onto the platform with the dragon, and it floats backward to the tunnel into the darkness, and it cuts back to the party.
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck?
Did it do anything to it?
It left with the dragon. It stole the
Oh,
dragon.
it left with it. Okay.
He just yoinked the dragon.
Just like took it.
Just he took the dragon.
He. Okay.
Wrapped it in ghostly chains and magicked it away.
yeah, that's why I'm like, what? Okay, that happened.
Uh, any stories about that figure?
Give me a history check. Not with advantage.
Yeah, can
Uh,
I try
that
and
will
figure out who that
be
is?
15.
Mm, it doesn't. It doesn't. Their appearance doesn't call any like figures to your mind, like any significant mages probably. Like if he had like a fake hand, no one you can think of that lost their hand with that appearance. No one you can think of.
Uh,
Were you gonna get yours?
may I, may I also roll? Because I was kind of curious about his
Sure. Sure.
identity. Right.
What did you get?
I'll just. I'll,
Oh,
I'm just gonna name roll
okay.
because my dice fell on this card. I can't get it.
Mode.
Hmm.
Also 15.
Yeah,
So
you get about the same.
all right. Based on that, using Sage feature, do I know who may know that information?
um, fuck. Let's see. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna have to say Vajra again because important mage is gonna know important mages.
Man, I really just gotta like
Talk to Vajra.
invite like her. Yeah, just like invite her to drinks. Be like, hey, come by the tavern. Let's have a like chat. You know, easy.
What did he say, by the way, when he appeared with a D20?
When last appeared with the D20,
Yeah.
he said, "Let's see if we can make this more interesting." Threw it, caught it, and looked disappointed, and faded away. Oh well. At that point, you come back to the party, and at that point, the party has probably gotten back to the Sargoth, and the amulet was cast in the river, and you see them waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and just before they're about to give up on it, Alastor comes drifting down the stream with the fairy individual in the skeletal figure in the black robe, ferrying the raft along the Sargoth with a 10-foot pole. And he does
This
his
was
little.
such a while ago, it's just I didn't remember to send it. I
Oh,
also forgot what I was going to say.
well, yeah. He does his little spiel. Vren yoinks his dice without us noticing, and he throws the feather, which Cloud identifies.
Pay up!
Ah, God damn it!
Yeah.
Christ.
You win some bets, you lose some.
Yes, well, I bet I'll get the next. And then
Don't. Idiot.
he hands he hands him them each 10 platinum.
Yeah, that there's about when
Damn.
the party settles down to take a rest in two separate tiny huts.
Leolen's tiny hut. That was my spell beforehand. I swear Leo made a version of Leo that spell. Literally
Leomund's.
called, yeah, there's now a version of that spell that he's created called the Leo Lens Tiny Hut.
Fun. There's
What about Leolin's dimensional chest?
they okay. So the voice of laughter goes to their minds, but also plays into the tavern, speaking about how he would typically not give them the long rest, not give them time for a rest, but they probably deserved it. Then there's that moment of shut up, Alastair. I can change my mind if you like. Actually, when Halaster speaks like that, he probably flickers in as like an illusory duplicate in the tavern too.
Cool.
So the party then settles down for a rest, and the
And we-
program closes off with a break for the moment, and calls for does another thing. I think at this point it was Morel's character profile, or was it?
The gauntlet spider thing.
Yeah,
Not spider.
yeah. We
Scorpion thing.
we skipped over the break where they did
The drow priestess.
Vonwell Vavendar, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
don't remember who it was.
The head of House Lavendar. Who cares about them? Well,
Div,
yeah.
Div,
Yeah,
look at
it's
DMs.
not like we're trying to get to a level where they have control or anything.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess that's the end. That was quite nice.
Wait, is it on break or does it seem like an end of program thing?
I mean, they
It
rested.
doesn't seem to stop. Like it.
Well, if this truly is being broadcasted in real time, I would assume it'll come back when your friends wake up from their rest.
The
That
camera
seems
the
correct.
camera briefly cuts over though. Like actually, it like the a surrounding eye like watching them. It drifts backward and turns around directly across the stream to another ledge. Goes right across there. It flies through into the darkness. Sees a bunch of gremlocks huddled in a cavern. Then turns around, goes down the other path, and through a bit of winding tunnel. It opens into a larger space where upon three very big crabs sit three horribly ugly women.
Ah, the hags we were trying to find once upon a time.
They were literally directly across the river from you guys.
God damn it.
Oh.
You guys went in there twice. And then, yeah. They look over this cauldron between three of them, and kind of speak to each other momentarily. You catch actually no, never mind. They wouldn't actually. No, never mind.
Wait, so
They
these were sea hags, right?
they were sea eggs, yes. They're like very
So
moist.
I'm gonna roll a deception to see if I'm able to hide this, but Bard would actually have a somewhat physical reaction upon seeing the sea hags.
Yep.
And that is gonna be a 15 on my deception.
I'm not look. You know what? I'm aware of
Should I
everything.
roll? Should I roll like an insight or a
If you'd like to.
Insight perception.
Insight.
I'll do perception since Atreus is very perceptive.
Okay.
I am very.
I would prefer to do. I'm looking into it though, so I'm gonna actually like roll insight.
Did that come over my mic?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Whoops.
Thank you for that.
Oh my god. Just casually ripping ass.
22.
Eh.
So he almost gets a flash of like hate across his eyes as his fingers twitch towards the rapier on his belt, but he pulls himself under control.
What did you roll
Easy now.
again?
15.
Oh. Are you all right?
Yes, just I've not been on grand adventures quite like Undermountain, but I've had my share.
Makes sense.
I see. I can
And
understand that.
sea hags are not a fond memory of mine, to put it lightly.
Sea hags, snow, aquan, common, and giant. I understand no matter what language they speak.
Okay.
Fuck
Well,
you.
yeah, they speak in Undercommon.
Hey.
One of the three. What the fuck?
Hello?
That is my phone. Sorry about that.
That sounded exactly like my phone. I was so confused.
Uh,
And I heard it in my
Don't
ears.
know
so just-
undercommon,
okay.
sadly.
Well,
Unfortunately.
she speaks. One of the three speaks. She looks to be not the youngest or the oldest of the three. She's about mid in height. But they're all like sitting cross-legged about on these huge, like actually huge crabs. Um, as they peer over into this cauldron, and it shows just brief flashes of a number of hobgoblins invading a very webbed-filled area, just for a moment, and a number of dead drow, and the pile of ashes that is now Trista Arvindar. And she says, "Well, sisters, I believe our task is done then. Little that we did to actually achieve it." Another one with like actually like char black hair is like very twitchy, and she says, "Bah, I didn't even get to braid the adventurer's hair." Mm.
Braid?
The third braid, yes, braid their lovely
Which
hair.
adventure? What?
Yeah. The third doesn't speak. Instead, like a pile of rotted fish within 30 feet of her, they groan in just various noises. Like the fish are rotting, and like the decaying lips part and speak, but no words come out.
they speak,
The fish
but
speak.
no words come out.
Yes, they
Fish.
speak.
Ah, I see.
That
Yeah.
is-
Atreus actually speaks. So if you'd like, tell me what they're saying.
I don't know. They're speaking undercommon.
No, I mean the fish.
The fish are not speaking Aquan.
No, I said they're speaking.
Oh.
So and Atreus speaks that. So
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
fuck are they saying? Okay.
Hmm.
Guess that joke didn't land.
Well,
I
Can
was
y'all like
confused.
move on?
Yep, moving on.
yeah. The three hags seem to bicker amongst themselves for a moment before a resounding sound of the snapping of fingers sounds through the cavern, and they, along with the crabs, dissolve into water that splashes across the floor of the cavern.
That was not creepy at all.
I wonder
And
how
then
they would have braided her hair.
And also, whose hair are they deciding to braid? There's multiple people with hair.
I mean, one's bald, a robot. Perhaps they. So probably the other
Glanthiel or
four, other
Glanthiel.
three.
Cloud has short hair. Glanthiel has longish hair, and also Star, as they're calling her, has long hair, which is already
Wait,
braided.
so you said her name is Void, right?
Yes, that is her name. Her actual name is Void, but she doesn't she doesn't care for formal names. So if someone calls her something, she'll just probably go with it.
There's a your attention is called back to the screen with a loud, like thunderous whoosh noise as it cuts to the view of a huge blue dragon soaring over the River Sargoth, ripping right past Skullport and knocking down a wall on Skull Island, one of the
Is that
fortified
the blue
walls.
dragon we released? Is that the blue dragon we released?
You don't know.
Out of character.
It
It,
it does look like Aragothos, yes.
gosh dang it. Cool. Okay.
It perches atop one of the crumble walls of Skull Island, roars at the assembled people there, before flying off further down the river, eventually swooping upward through a hole in the caverns, where there's like these walls with these chains there that appear old and rusted, but probably still operational. It bursts through like a removable lid on top of like this hoist area. Like, if anyone wants to give me like a history check to see what this area is,
That is more your reign of terror, you two.
I
I
imagine
suck at history.
Bard can have advantage on this.
Pleasantness, I'll have you know.
Wait, what? Sorry, I was spacing out a little bit.
This hoist area,
I
if you'd like to roll history to see what this is. The
see.
dragon yeeted it. Aragothos,
Dragon broke
the adult blue dragon.
Fuck.
You have
Okay,
advantage.
so this dice is a no-go for Bard, apparently. I don't know. My blue dice rolls very well whenever I'm playing Cloud. Apparently not so much when I'm playing Bard.
Well, what did you roll?
Okay, with advantage, that was very lucky.
What did you?
On history, that will be a 24.
Wow. Okay. Well, all three of the people who rolled on this, Atreus, Garbe, and what? You didn't have advantage, Garbe, but you got the first time. So yeah,
Is it
all
Garbe or
Garb. I guess there's an H
He's
there.
just saying Garbe because Gabe.
No, the H somehow we do the A. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know,
Leo
I
did
know.
not. You three know that this is a way that was used for ships to easily travel from Skullport up to the surface,
Oh no!
but has recently been taken over by pirates, and anyone who tries to use it will get robbed and killed. And the
Okay,
ship
so the
commandeered.
pirate's now dead.
Yeah, the cavern is brightly filled with lightning as the dragon continues swooping through, and bursts out through into sunlight with a resounding roar,
uh?
Where?
which you also hear outside.
Yeah, that was what I was just about to ask. Thank you for answering my question.
Fuck.
Ah, well,
Uh,
the city guard can handle it, can't they? It's just a blue dragon.
I don't blue dragon.
I'm sure you deal with them all the time here in Waterdeep.
uh,
Does anyone look
I
outside?
don't normally win my bets of 5 gold. We don't die, or we do die. Fuck. It just says all of that.
So if anyone's like looking outside, you can see. Well, the shrine guy also like turns towards Waterdeep, but in the distance. But the dragon like clambers up onto the side of Mount Waterdeep, but tries to go further and hits a solid wall before roaring and flying out around Waterdeep, actually above the dragon warden, and off in away from the Sword Coast.
Oh, then I went to waste this spell. I was gonna do that after to see
Oh,
if it got
that's
okay.
right. Probably would
Yeah.
be common knowledge that dragons physically can't enter Waterdeep.
True dragons cannot, yes, unless they're allowed by the dragon staff of Aegeron. Yeah. So I'll let you take the
Oh,
spell
someone
points
else.
back if you like.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. So that happened.
How did
That-
one get
that-
in the vault? Then.
He
Probably
was
because
holding
it
the
was
dragon staff
allowed
of
in.
Aegeron.
Um.
That's the staff he had.
He's probably the one who dictates what dragons are allowed inside Waterdeep.
Oh, so he's just a dictator. He's evil like the rest of them.
He's a gold dragon.
Yeah, gold dragons can be evil.
No, they
Think
actually
about
can't.
think about that
They are
sentence very
lawful
carefully.
good creatures.
They're lawful good and seek to rule to like seek out evil and destroy it. Lawful good creatures, they can be dictators and harsh ones,
Well, I mean, yeah, they can.
especially if their ultimate goal is to destroy evil.
Yeah.
What's to say, whipping a few slaves into
And to be fair,
justice isn't a great
And to be fair,
way
even like a
to
fiend
fight.
can have their alignment changed without like changing the fundamental nature of what they are in rare cases.
Mhm.
It's very rare, but it happens.
It's kind of
Mostly
the
with
reason
devils.
Why, it's kind of the reason why Wizards have recently gotten rid of alignment or whatever the fuck.
Huh?
Yeah, they said like they're getting rid of alignment. You can ignore alignment now because people already basically do. heard
Alignment's
about that?
alignment. No, I haven't. Alignment's is a decent guy, but it's not good. I was looking at that.
Yeah, and that's why they're like,
I think it can work if you do it well. But whatever. That's for another time.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, that happens. The party rests for that time period, and yeah.
I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be sitting here in the tavern for like 8 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you guys do? That rest.
At some point,
So it's probably like so
If-
just
if-
to sorry, just to just let you know, it's probably like from around 12 to 1 that goes, and yeah, no. Fuck.
by the way, if at any point Leo is working again and has the portable hole down but isn't actively looking at it, they're just gonna use a sneaky little mage hand to try and pickpocket something out of the portable hole.
What is it?
Anything.
What is even in that portable hole?
In that portable hole is I think I haven't had time to do any of this, so there's a harpoon, sealing wax, formal clothes. No, the formal clothes are out. Map case, scroll case, a lot of GP, gold pieces, and a lot of iron, and then a rapier and a longsword.
Cool.
Obviously, I won't be grabbing anything too big because it's just a mage hand.
So yeah, you guys
See,
have
what should I roll for trying to do that?
God damn it.
Mm,
Okay, so first off, does okay, so Leo, roll a fuck. What could you fucking roll? Give me like a wisdom check to see if you are if you realize you just leave it out or something before you can catch it.
Um, um, nom, nom, nom.
Well, I'm not talking about like walking away from it, just like if
Oh
like
yeah,
you
yeah,
put it
yeah.
down
Yeah,
and
that's what I mean.
turn to take someone's money.
Yeah, like Leo gets distracted from it being out while using it or something. Let me know what you get. Also, I'm standing up for now for no reason. Fear me, I am taller than all of you now.
We aren't.
18.
Rust.
Well, fuck you. You know what? I'll contest that with your sleight of hand. Bird. Give me a sleight of hand. Roll higher than an 18.
Ah, come back, you motherfucker.
Your dice trying to escape.
Yep.
Okay, that's
Fuck.
what you have. That's what we have dice present for, my friend.
I had a 50-50 chance of beating an 18. I rolled a 4.
Poggers. So
So
Leo, you
that's a
notice
total
a
of
mage hand
12.
reaching over towards the portable hole.
That's not very nice.
Deception to make it not obvious that it was me doing it.
Go ahead.
Fucking what is with my dice tonight?
Roll insight, Leo. What'd you get, deception?
Rob.
6. Wait, no, is it 6?
I wasted my
Oh my
entire
god, a
roll.
23.
Yeah.
That's a
Good.
10. That's a 10.
So that's a 10 versus a 23. Leo?
In your head, there's a that's not very nice.
Nope, saw the tavern.
Oh my god.
Just leaves a gold piece on the counter next to the empty mug. Just leaves.
See you fools later.
Oh, and you said all the drinks on you. Time to go.
Yep, and it seems like that is from me as a compensation. Thank you.
I will give you guys a moment to
So,
do stuff, see what you want to do for the next period while the party is resting. And I will use the bathroom real quick. You should do the same, probably.
Probably
Yoink!
like, okay, that is my cue to leave before the guards are called.
fuck, you know.
So I've been trying to send this to Civ, but Civ's not paying attention. So I made a character sheet for Nyx.
I saw.
Nyx is a level 1 aberrant mind sorcerer.
Aw.
I rolled she is so much better than her father in every single way. Gosh dang it! Like I rolled so high on her. Except for the fact that she's level 1 compared to level 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever.
I mean, it's accurate for the age. Having bad
Yeah.
stats.
No, she has better stats than her father.
Oh, that's
Damn.
fucking. Never mind. That's fucking.
Damn.
12, 12 strength, 17 dexterity, 16 constitution, 14 intelligence, 15 wisdom, 20 charisma.
Oh, now that I think about it, when Leo got back, Atreus probably would have offered to educate her, claiming that he used to be a professor for a period of time.
That's definitely where she's getting her teaching then, because even though Leo is smart, Leo is not the best teacher.
Alrighty.
Granted, it's only been 2 days.
Yeah. So this would have been a recent.
She's been a sorcerer for a while though, because her I don't really care if sharing this because she's a child and an NPC. As a child, you have an imaginary friend that looks like a flump or a strange platypus-like creature. One day, it gifted you with psionic powers, which have ended up not being so imaginary.
Pong? Oh, I remember reading that. Yeah, that's
Yep.
awesome.
So she just has this imaginary friend who's now given her powers.
Yeah, and there's some cool things that average
Yeah,
sorcery that you might not get just from like reading it once
yeah.
over. It's pretty cool.
It's it's also amazing because she's an aberrant mind sorcerer, and aren't those like mind flayer esque type? Those are more like in that realm. Most
Yeah,
of the things.
mind flayers, intellect devourer,
Oh,
just
that's
psionic
fun.
shit. Like,
Meeting Bryn's gonna be fun.
yeah, like that. What? Stop doing this with my character. Oh, she's a changeling. Oh,
That's
paladin.
not. That wasn't on purpose. That was just. I was looking for one that was child esque. It was gonna be either this or Draconic, but Draconic made no sense for her parentage, because I know who both of her parents are. One, one is a changeling, one is a half elf.
Have have it be fucking uh shadow sorcerer with like Leo as the shadow. Big brain.
Leo
I mean, it's
Shadow.
too late now. Yeah, Leo as the shadow.
I can change it. She's not actually a character yet, and I haven't actually introduced any of
Oh.
this part,
I
so I
mean, I'm
could.
like, if you're on Psionic, like, go. I'm not trying to change
Uh,
it.
I feel bad because it's like, hey, that's changeling. That was predestined before I even made like.
Mm-hmm.
Nixon's been a character who's been a changeling for a while before like
No,
even this
I
campaign.
encourage it. I don't. I feel like changelings are slept on.
Yes, changelings are my favorite.
They are literally the best race. Like, I don't understand how anyone can say any races. Oh, they don't really give you any like actual benefits. Shut the fuck up. Change your.
I can change who I am at any given moment.
Yeah, and Atreus uses that to the fullest extent, waking up
Yeah.
today as a dwarf. Fuck me.
Aberrant mind, clock, or shadow, or storm. Well, I don't remember what the origins for most of these things are. Is the problem. Isn't shadow magic when you get like touched by shadow, like the shadow realm?
Yeah. It would be like, oh, fucking. I don't know.
Mhm. Uh, I'm probably gonna keep her aberrant mind because it makes the telepathic is the part that I really wanted because she's
Yeah.
only gonna be like
Oh, yeah, definitely.
she's leveling up every time she's level 1 until we're level 11. She's only gonna ever get to level 2, maybe level 3,
Mm.
because we're not actually ever gonna use her. It's just I wanted to give her a stat block because why not?
So, interestingly enough, like, I know you're not really gonna get into the nitty cool stuff of it.
Mhm.
Welcome back, I believe. Uh,
Yes. Hello.
but under the psionic spells thing, it mentions how when you gain a sorcerer level, you can replace one of the spells you get from the psionics spell list with one from like a new spell from divination or enchantment for sorcerer, warlock, or wizard spells.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, so
Fun.
it can be you can have do some fun stuff with that.
Yes. She's never gonna actually be used. I just wanted to make her a
Yeah, I
character.
know. That's why I said it's not. It's that's more getting into the nitty gritty.
Hmm.
Yes.
Very fun.
And I'm not even giving her a background because I have no clue what the fuck the background to give her other than child. I don't know how to do that.
Child. She is making her background.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is in the process of making her background. Yes.
Yes. So, mm, it's at this point that the hobgoblin would have started to lead the party. to the stuff.
It's
What
been
have you
an
guys? What have you
hour.
guys done? What have you guys done in that time? I'm assuming you guys would
Oh,
have.
I went down and I no, legitimately. How many words can a paper bird have?
Fuck. What did we
That's
say
a
for that now? It's a page of words, yeah, but
conservative
what?
page.
It's a page. It's a page, but it has like a normal word limit that we decided. I upped that. Didn't I up that to like?
Mm.
I think at some point I said 100.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, I'm fine with that. You barely use the thing, so whatever. So yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what's going on the TV? I mean, sorry, the crystal pillars.
The TV has been showing like across the rest. It like it sometimes shows the party being boring and sleeping, but sneeze. Ah, sneeze. Lester made me sneeze. Fuck you, Lester. That's a 7.
Ignore
Um,
that.
so, but sometimes it'll flicker to like random monster fights that are happening around Undermountain. Like, okay, on one time you see like a group of people with like just coming down the stairs from level 2, and they take the north path from the room to the on the right side, and they immediately get their equipment fucked up by the rust monsters.
Wait, who does?
A random group of people coming down from level 2.
Oh, okay. Breath monster.
It's like fucking swarms of them. They barely make it out alive. They immediately go back up to level 2. Because it's fucking safer there. Or is it? Because you guys hardly did anything across that level. You just went to the exit. Well, yeah, it's just like general stuff like that across Undermountain. Um, one group comes through and actually level 1, and the dead chimera, not chimeras, the wait, what were they?
Bugbears or
Not bugbears,
manticores?
the manticores, the dead manticores. Halasta resurrects a skeletal version of the alpha manticore, and it eviscerates a random group
Without the
party.
tail?
Uh, yeah, without the tail, because you cut it off.
Yep.
It still fucking tears random party apart. It can't fly
Yeah,
either
this
because
sleight of
it has
hand
no
is not supposed to be
leathery
rolled.
wings.
I was thinking of something else.
That's fine.
That's fine.
So if you guys
Ignore that.
have no other stuff you want to do,
I am trying to do something. I am wasted here. If we're gonna just hit that, so it's
well,
used.
yeah, you can just let me know
A
stuff in a bit, and
Oh,
we can see it happen during this time. Unless there's like something you want to have like actually happen from this, or is there like just a message?
cloud, yoink. And
Wait,
also,
what?
so you know, yeet. DMs, Discord.
The fuck?
About 5 minutes after you run out, that follows behind you.
Oh, for Bard.
Yeah, for Bard.
Okay.
Even if you send that, it takes him a little bit to come back. I'm DMing Siva why.
Okay. Information.
Uh,
Someone
during the long
email.
rest-ish, Leo would have stepped out just for a bit and gone and like picked up some more supplies for lunch hour. Some
Fun.
fresh getting some fresh from either wherever the fuck their garden is.
Very fun.
And yeah. And started serving the lunch hour as stuff goes on. He's also been trying to figure out how to advertise, even though he doesn't like the fact that this is happening, but he knows that we can use it. He knows politics, not politics, but like how things work around here. So he's gonna start like advertising signs around about come to the bar where where this new party works. See their adventure from the place they also worked or work. Does our party have a name? Better question. Atreus, in character, what are we calling our party name? Because we can advertise this, we just need a name.
He kind of like says, what exactly is our like theme? What symbolizes us? You seem pretty
Disorganized.
colorful, to say the least. Yeah.
And something dragon-esque. Because as much as we're now in the we were first made known by the dragon heist.
Excuse my dumbness, sir.
Yes.
Dragon dragon something.
The what?
The Gilded Dragon.
Gilded Dragon. There we go. We now have a party name.
Oh,
All right, there we go.
you guys just have a party name.
I can't spell gilded.
It's like
Should
gold,
I
but
roll?
ale.
Should I roll something for how much he's managed to collect while doing that? By the way,
Sure.
because it's not exclusively pocket picking.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
if
just,
you can get some legitimately,
I'm just gonna give you a. Wait, actually, there's a downtime for stuff. Let me just reference that. Hold on. I got it. Not actually doing downtime, just yeah.
I know.
getting
I
the
was gonna
table
say
out.
something unrelated.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I realize it's not mine. You're doing glad shit.
Okay, so
And
give
also-
me a. So, give me a charisma, a performance, I think.
God damn these dice. 18.
18. Okay. What?
Yeah, I rolled a 7, but my performance is plus 11.
some good performance, man.
I have expertise.
You can
Dude, I
collect
feel
about
that.
19 gold.
Okay.
You mentioned pickpocketing. Would you also like to do that?
Yes.
Give me sleight of hand. And a stealth.
The sleight of hand will be a
Or no stealth. Never mind.
15.
Just sleight of hand. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no stealth.
Um.
Yeah, the sad thing is, I have expertise in both performance and sleight of hand. It's just the difference between my charisma and dex.
Fun. Well, you're able. You know how to not get caught in this. Just So you pretty much only go for the easy targets, and you don't get much. You can collect about probably about 12 silver and maybe a gold piece.
and 10 platinum.
Okay.
No.
In that case,
You find one of Britain's platinum pieces. No.
No, I meant the platinum he got from me.
Oh. Well, if he has that, yeah, okay, then.
Okay.
And is there a cost for that thing that he's doing?
Good question. Um, I'm just gonna,
Like a fee
I'm just going to assume a gold. That works for me.
on gold? Okay. So when he eventually gets back, the funny thing is, his pouch almost seems a bit slightly lighter than it was when he left.
Welcome back. Sorry for scaring you off. Didn't mean to do that.
No, I should be the one to apologize. I just well, if my appearance isn't tell enough, you take what you can get. Not
Mm, that I
used
understand that.
to people being the forgiving type, though.
I am be glad Atreus didn't catch you. I don't know if he would be as nice.
Catch him doing what?
Nothing.
Right.
Start. Leah was lying through his teeth.
Yeah, I know. Adrian's kind of like, it's just like squinting his eyes when he goes back to drinking as well.
Nothing.
Fuck, I know.
Two lying freaking.
Huh.
Oh,
Huh.
man.
Mm.
Bard is never going to be able to afford anything.
Incredible.
Do you
True.
have any plans for the foreseeable future, sir?
Travel, as I always have. I stay in places from time to time, tell my
Yeah.
stories, sing my songs, but there's a reason I go by the Wandering Bard. Being stuck in one place for too long is just so stifling.
I can understand that. Would you, but perhaps, mm, we could say stay here for a few days. You could do some earnings of your own, the less pickpockety ways. Uh, I haven't been able to do much of my own storytelling. Bard needs some, and the place needs some entertainment, other than this new thing. When there's long rests, we could offer you a room, and you could give us a third of the profits. Does that sound?
More than fair.
That would be great.
So, do you guys think that's generally enough to cover an 8-hour period with everything he did and working at the tavern, journaling and stuff?
He will be working, giving us a little bit of the profits.
And
So,
right off the bat, he goes into. So, how many of you have ever heard of Time Anther? I'm just gonna let him trail off there. He'd go into stories that he would have heard from one of my other characters named Draxon, who is in exile from Time Anther.
so the one thing I neglected to actually mention was
Civ DM.
oh, okay. was the tabaxi you guys decided to partner with. They probably would have beaten the tavern, but like, and they're off in their own section, more or less connected to the tap room though. And at some point during watching the first section of that thing, the cat would have walked in to the room and hopped up on a table in front of
hello.
Leo. It loafs in front of Leo and stares at him.
I forget his name. I would know his name in character. It's been a while.
What is the cat's name? Nacho. It's just Nacho.
Hey,
That is-
Nacho. And I start petting the cat.
You hear good more in your mind.
How's... Oh, I'm so used to this already.
Like a second after he says more, says stop.
Stopped.
He relaxes. Let's pause. He turns his attention to the screen. And actually seems to watch.
Fucking cats.
Be respectful. This is my our business partner.
That was out of character.
Don't care.
You now have another
I have no
viewing
idea
partner.
what's going on with this cat. I'm gonna be honest.
Were you not here for
I
that?
don't
You-
remember. I don't think I was here.
You were.
You
it
were
was
definitely
while
here.
we were in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. When was it? I genuinely
Right,
PJ's
like
place.
it was like right after you guys left Xanathar's lair, I think.
right after.
Kind of like
Didn't
right
I
after.
leave,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. No.
Didn't I leave
Oh,
after
you-
killing Xanathar?
No.
No.
You're here until we opened the Dragon Vault.
Yeah. Adris didn't leave until going into the dungeon.
All right.
Yeah, no, we came across a food stand that was run by two tabaxi and this cat.
They were
Cat
they
was
were
there.
refugees from Baldur's
Cat
Gate.
was owner.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That
I
was
know, I
the-
do
that was
remember
where I
the
introduced the
chapter
plot
going
hook
from
for
Baldur's-
Descendant of Avernus.
I see.
Yeah.
I remember the tabaxi. I just don't remember the cat, and I
Yeah, the
think
cat
I blocked
was
it out of my memory. I'm gonna be honest.
The cat is telepathic.
Yeah,
It's
no,
awakened.
the cat was sitting on the stand, and like when people would pay, they would give the gold to the cat instead of the
Oh.
tabaxi. 'Cause, like, it had
I don't think-
something
I don't think
else.
Atreus. I think
I-
Atreus was off doing something else, but like he would have known after it, obviously. Yeah.
No, yeah, and I think
Right.
you were the one who made. No, someone made the comment of it's awakened or something. Or it's
Oh, yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Either-
It was you that did that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess I just literally as I said.
It was a while ago. It
scares me. It scares me. I just walked
As
in.
it should. We all know he's the true owner, of course, of the tavern.
No.
Nope.
It's so weird.
But yeah, the cat watches the screen intently.
What do you think of this? Leo's having a perfectly ordinary conversation with the cat, and if anybody looks at him weird, he's gonna just shrug.
The cat doesn't say anything.
Okay.
It hasn't been there for the whole time, so it's kind of like just trying to get more of a feel of the thing. And right now the party's resting anyway, so yeah. But it's nearing on the part where they wake up, and well, everyone's getting up, and the bubbles are following, and it's around the point where Cloud goes to the river and throws the feather under the water. It seems to soak up some of the water, and it just kind of expands into a gargantuan boat shaped like a swan. I hate it so much. On the river.
That's a big ass boat. Holy shit.
But Bard actually whips out a small little journal and writes something down real quick. Now that makes for a good story.
A swan boat.
It's unique.
The cat perks up, but does not say anything.
It
It's
is
no
quite
one-
unique.
All
every-
the best adventures have something wild, crazy, something unique that gives it flair, makes it
Is no
stand
one
out
ever
in the
seen
minds
the
of people.
swan boat?
I think everybody's seeing the swan boat. Everybody's just taking it a little bit different.
Yeah. Okay.
Who has the highest perception?
Swans on boats split
My
in twain.
perception is +4.
Mine is +7.
Mine is +8, I believe. No,
Well,
+11. My bad.
oh, okay. Interesting.
Sorry, I have expertise.
Ironically, give me a perception check then, as you like watching the screen. See if you notice something.
All right. Still can't find the dice. Boom.
Ooh, 28. Yeah. So when you're momentarily distracted by the swan boat, but like you take note of the fact that strangely now there's like the scene is like full of these floating wisps of light, and none of the party seems to react with them at all. Like they don't even see them. But like you just happen to catch it at the corner of your eye as one drifts by, like kind of over the image, over the close enough to block out the party. You notice that like afterwards, Vern and Clanker are gone. It's only Atreus that notices at first.
Uh, the other two seem to be missing.
What? Oh.
Ooh.
And it takes the party a second to realize they're gone too. Like they don't get on the boat, and then it's at that point they realize they're missing.
Bard just seems very interested at this point.
So they're just gone.
It seems
Whisked
so.
away by the mad magics of this realm, no doubt.
Yes, it does seem very strange. I mean, oh well, it wasn't. He kind of shrugs.
How
Yeah.
will the party fare without the muscle to protect them?
Um,
You can tell at this point he's obviously just making things up to sort of add like flair to if he would to retell this as a story.
I will say that Star is no weak shot, but from experiences. But mm, two wizards and a monk. I think the monk is, if you're telling this, the monk is their tank now, other than missing Rin.
Would a better term for tank and in character be meat shield?
No.
Defender.
Defender.
Yeah, defender.
Defender at the very least. She's no tank by any means.
She can deal some good damage. By the way, what's their
No.
tavern called again?
What is the tavern called? It was
Fog and Spirit or something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
It was robot slash
Yeah.
ghost themed, the name.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, I
forget
think
the
it was Fog
exact
and Spirit.
words.
I think it was Cog and Spirit. Oh. Well, yeah, they sort.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
God damn it.
I was just gonna remind you, DM.
Yes.
Okay. But back to what.
Oh wait. Oh okay. Yeah. The thing of yeah. Oh yeah. What you said in DMs? Yes. Yeah.
But you can
I
also
am.
like say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna continue and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the party like clambered around to the boat after like looking around for a bit and concluding they just need to continue on. And if Alastair is yoinked to them, they'll return them. Maybe. Hopefully alive. And they go on down the Sargoff. Probably the easiest one yet because of the boats being self-propelled.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm sorry, this is about to get really fun because we're getting to the part where Vrin doesn't actually, aka Muffin doesn't actually know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to do more describing, sir.
Yeah, I am.
All right,
So,
I know you are, but I'm just saying.
um,
This is my recap
so
now.
this is indeed your recap. So, uh, the swan boat docks, quote unquote, at a section you guys have been at before. In fact, the section where you got your rafts weakened with the 10-foot poles. And the hobgoblin led the party down through into the more carved tunnels, but past what was apparently an entrance into Drow Town. It's literally called Drow Town. They just kept on going to the west through some very windy, literally like Italics S shaped tunnel, and through there to a regiment of hobgoblins who didn't react very well to like Cloud and actually they have that Drow captive that was saved too, carrying on the shoulder. They didn't immediately notice him, but they didn't react very well. But with
Stuff fucked them up.
visually, yes,
Yeah.
but with the hobgoblin leading them and like they were let to press on, just to see what Warlord Azarok would have to say about it. They passed on, through the tunnel. Not much happened until they passed by a pair of goblins that seemed to be fighting over something small. It appeared to be a small statuette of a purple worm, and they were like fighting and pulling each other, and with both of them falling apart each other, they realize they've split it into two pieces. And then Scowl swoops in and swipes them, and flies off to the party. Shiny. But yeah, that altercation.
Hold it. Fuck.
What?
No. Shit.
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
Ignore me. Nope. Ignore me.
Ah!
I'm doing something cool. Ignore me.
Well, okay. So they that is dealt with. The goblins are given their statuette back, and the hobgoblin and bugbears led them on further until they passed another cavern. Huh?
What was the statue?
It was a small.
Statue?
It was a small like purple gemstone statuette of a purple worm.
I see.
Yeah.
Did it seem like crystalline? Like, did it shatter when it broke, or?
It kind of like it was carved in such a way to have like the ridges of and the segments of the purple worm. So when it snapped,
I see.
it kind of like had enough breaking points to just snap into.
Yeah, I get it. Alright.
As they pass by though, the scrying eye drifts around into the cavern with the goblins and peers into the darkness of another passage further to the south, branching off that cave, where there's a kind of terrifying sight for some of our party members here who had to deal with Xanathar, and that like there's a whole group of what appears to be zombie beholders floating in the darkness in the cavern to the south. And the view just fades as it returns to following the party to the tunnel. It comes back to them just as they look to the right and see a rancid cavern full of an absolute heap of corpses of drow, hobgoblins, bugbears, other goblinoids, quaggoths, troglodytes. They definitely don't help the smell. They're all covered in like rusted armor and like stripped of weapons and the like. But what really takes note is the thing within it. Writhing yellow tentacles come out of between the corpses, lifting them up, revealing these bigger set tentacles with these like pads with like spines on them, and in the middle, what looks like just a huge gaping maw, opens and stares at you all, lets out a large huff of breath, and then slashes back into the heap of corpses. Anyone want to roll to see what the fuck that is?
Yep.
Roll
Yeah,
one.
I wanted to ask that, please.
Yeah. Give me. Actually, what is the creature type of this thing? Let me see. Let's just see here. Okay. Give
So I've
me.
been slightly distracted and not talking. I have something to show. I just quickly threw this together.
Mhm.
But what's that? Yonk.
Where?
Session. I'm very proud of that.
Oh, nice.
And those are now made. I'm getting Zim to now copy and like duplicate that.
Very fun.
And those
Well,
are going around town.
so okay, whoever wants to check, give me either. Just give me Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah. My Karna ain't that good.
Mine is.
Can it
17.
be my perception?
Bard, you could have advantage.
Can it be my perception?
That won't tell you what it is.
Damn it.
17.
Worth a try. 13.
17. Um, these are some pretty nasty creatures. This thing. Bard, you've heard like some whispers of these things haunting the Underdark. They're like, well, they're yeah, you can kind of see what they eat, but this is an aberration, an Otyug.
Okay then.
Atreus, you are probably just barely able to glean that information. Maybe you've heard them in like some passing research or the like. You don't really know much about them. Leo, yeah, you can look at the fucking stat block.
Cool. Hey, also, I just realized Atreus does know Rin. Unless Rin wasn't.
No,
didn't
Vrin
come
didn't,
to
Vrin didn't come back to the tavern. No,
the-
he stayed at he stayed at the ending portal. Yeah.
Never mind then.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. That thing is left alone, probably for good reason. And they are let out into Azrok's Hold. Where there's, you know what? In fact, I'm just going to read the description that I have for it. It's a pretty good description. Let's see, where is it at?
I love how this is just a recap video for anybody who's missed the
It
last
kind of
few
is.
sessions.
It kind of is. The Dwarven Ruins that you see before you lie in filth. The narrow streets are strewn with trash, while banners hang without wind, each bearing a bloody handprint inside a red triangle. Hobgoblin and other goblinoid patrols make a music all their own as metal and leather pound against ancient stone, making their way around the dilapidated buildings here. There are the party is escorted to another room where they are quote unquote processed and interviewed by goblins behind clerk desks.
And a star. Fuck you.
Very crudely. Yeah, Star has already been through this and is allowed to do what she pleases. Um, yeah. And what does Star go off and do?
Star was there for this part, Isk, I think.
Oh yeah,
She
that's
left
right.
after when we
Yeah,
all had free time.
yeah. So yeah, that's
She's
right.
kind of twiddling her thumbs in the corner, being like, and I'm waiting. And I'm waiting.
Yep. So yeah, they're very crudely interviewed and drawn and get papers with their information on it, their skills, who they are, what they've done, yada yada, names, and they are let out into Azrok's hold, but instructed to follow the patrol to Azrok's war room, where you see what was clearly once a dwarven smithy. It's converted into a warlord's raid hall. There's just ancient ash staining the stone walls and rusted weapons and tools. And yeah, there's a crimson basin that was probably once used to quench metal, being used likely for some kind of alcohol, ales, whatever. Goblinoids tending attention, wargs gnawing on bones. A hobgoblin woman greets the party at the far end of the hall, and they approach a hobgoblin man sitting atop a throne of bleached skulls. But he, oddly enough, seems to like. Well, actually, there's a helm covering his face, actually, but he tries to look in the direction as he speaks, but it's pretty clear that he can't quite see where they are. This man is most likely blind. He had heard of what they had done at the temple and wanted proof, but when they could not give it, they were offered a chance to accompany a war party to Drowtown, and they were given that chance, and they accepted it. It was
But first,
then,
they go off and do random things.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Thank you.
I don't know.
Yeah, they were given time while the troops they could spare were amassed, and so let's see. Probably what does Star do? Give me that.
Star goes to the barracks first and spends there was 300 people. So
Yeah, 300
cure
people.
wounds, cure wounds is a first level spell. So she spent 30 minutes
Hmm.
there,
Yeah,
healing people.
healing some of the injured troops there. Where's patrols? Yeah, and they left
And
the captive drow there, I believe, too.
yes,
I think Cloud actually stayed there
or
for a
no,
bit.
Cloud did. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, Cloud didn't follow her there. She went by herself, and
yeah,
Cloud went
Cloud.
with
Yeah,
Cloud.
Cloud
They
was
went.
there with the drow, like, and
Yeah,
the goblins.
Cloud was sticking around the drow, waiting for him to come to.
Yes, but
Hmm.
we went to the visitors barracks or something, and I went to the injured area.
Hmm.
So I know we weren't in the same area because I made sure of that.
Yeah. So at that point, Sargos were looking for an alchemist that she knew was there. Probably that hadn't met before, probably.
No,
And
we not met.
yeah, she met an old woman with a very interesting appearance. Probably something the party also did not want to see again, with two beholder eye stalks in place of her eyes that blink milky tears. She was cautious but kind with Star, and Star was allowed inside and spoke with her, and got some information about one of Halastra's apprentices. After some conversation, Arcturia, a lich that supposedly specializes in transmutation, You can probably tell where the eye stalks came from. Yeah. I'm not gonna go through that. I'm not gonna go. Yes, no. I'm not gonna go through that whole list of information there. Go watch the VOD. I'll also give like. Yeah, she seemed very concerned about Arturia. Supposedly having a weapon that was capable of cleansing all of the 14th level Intermountain, and perhaps more by this point. And she wanted a man whose very blood was supposedly magic to be freed, as he was supposedly being used as a fuel for Arturia's magic. She is clearly so terrified that she was afraid of even using Arturia's name more than twice in the whole conversation.
Oh, 3 times and he'll summon.
She'll.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah. That's great and all.
Yes.
But can we take a break? I need to like get food.
If you'd like to,
and we've
well,
been,
we can
on
take a
call
break.
for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, we have been on call for a while before we even started the session.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I know. It's almost 9 and I have not eaten.
Go
Yeah, we can
eat food.
we can take a break. Yeah.
We
about that.
started?
I need nutrients. I'll be...
Have
Alright.
we even started through this mini session? Or...
Yes, this is what we've been doing for the last. This is where your character came in. This is everything.
Gabe, have you forgotten what we've been doing?
No! I'm just saying, like, this is just for a mini session? I mean, jeez, that's a long time.
No, we've been on call longer because we just decided to get on call earlier when someone was showing me something, and then everybody
Jeez.
else joined, and then.
We were on call for like 4 hours beforehand. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm not bothering to
I'm
put it
a-
on pause. The stream.
You like the design I made?
Oh yeah. Actually, here I'll put that on the stream.
Yes, it was
you-
just a generic thing.
Yeah.
There's no actual like copyrighted things.
Yeah. How the fuck do I do this now?
I don't think like the only problem is like how would people know the guild trade? We did probably name ourselves after we were dealt with the whole I don't know.
Eh.
They
I'll
could
just
probably,
I'll
I
just
guess.
fucking switch to display capture for a moment, I guess. It's fine. Yeet.
Yes.
So here is what I
Yeet.
did. Yeet.
This is why I was not paying attention to half the things because I already knew what was
Yeah.
happening.
How dare you?
How dare I? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink and then I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. Let's see now. Alright. I can switch back to Foundry now. Right. Oh. Stuff. So how are you doing, Robert? And Gabe?
Good.
Doing
My
fine.
throat. Holy shit! I almost just fell back. What just
doing
happened?
fine.
I almost fell backwards in my chair. Something popped. Okay, whatever. My throat is getting kind of sore. We're talking so much. Jesus. Ugh. Typically, I don't talk for. Jesus, 8 hours straight almost. About 7 actually, because stream has been going for 3 hours. Wonderful. I'm thinking we'll most likely get through the events at the end of last session, and then we'll do stuff. We'll show the parties. Whatever. We'll see how stuff goes once we get back into it. I should go get some drink too, but I'm not going to.
Anyways, I'm probably gonna leave for like a while or maybe never return for some time.
Why?
Well, it's nearly 11, you know.
If you wanna, yeah, if you need to leave, you can. That's fine. Not much is really happening here anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really mostly a recap session with live commentary from the Waterdeep party anyway, so
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, if you need to go, you can go.
Okay.
And we are down a Gabe. Oh, very fun. I should probably have put up the fucking text for break on stream. That probably would have been that good practice. Reach.
Screech indeed.
Oh, welcome back.
Yes, I just got back as you said Screech, and I heard the Screech instead as well.
I thought the screech was from you.
Nope, I was muted.
Very fun. Now we're just waiting on a muffin. Your turn. Yeah, we lost Gabe, but wait.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
He said
It makes
he
sense.
may return, but unlikely.
Yeah. I don't think he's as into D&D as he thinks he is, or he just doesn't like care as much.
Maybe I just, I don't know.
I mean, no offense by it. It's
Oh
just
yeah, yeah.
like he leaves usually before us.
I mean, it's supposed to probably because he has stuff to do the next few days. Well, he has stuff to do tomorrow too. He said that, so
True.
he's probably just pretty self conscious of his time and doesn't want to like try to end the session before instead of just leaving on his own. I guess.
Hmm. I will be a little bit more self-conscious about time starting next week
Yeah.
as I
So what
get
you're
back
saying
into
is
school.
no more 4 hours of combat.
Unless we want to just have 4 hours of combat and nothing
Yeah.
else.
I don't like 4 hours of combat. I gotta work out a better way to do that whole section. Uh,
If you do this game again,
what?
why do you need to work it out after we've already done it?
I mean, like, if that happens again, you have to make that happens again.
Mm.
I'm not saying I have something planned like that ahead. I'll be completely honest. I went into that combat like pretty much completely unprepared. So
Mm. Yeah, I think you told us that.
I mean, just like kind of.
Alright, I have put lotion on face again so my face doesn't sting.
Yes.
It's
The
not the
lotion.
best lotion, it is just aloe vera lotion. It doesn't say it's for hands, so I can use it on my face.
Nice. So for the next game that's about to come up, predictions for reaction.
Disappointed that Ren wasn't there for the
That
fight, and also disappointed that he missed the Mind Flayer.
yeah.
And also,
He'll
Momo
get a
thought he was gonna
chance.
get a what the heck?
He'll get a chance.
We are going back, yes. Ow, face. I'm gonna try not to rub my face by playing with my triangle. Or tangle. Yes. I I love making just a random character sheet for Nyx because I had nothing else to do. And it was an area that I was like, I don't think Theo would do anything in this area. He's just gonna watch.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yes. I'm excited to see Cloud's, or not Cloud's, Muffin's reaction to this
Yeah.
next area.
Yeah.
Even if it's through like the Atrius, who's a little more calm and collected.
Yeah. That just makes his actual reactions even better.
Yep.
Just fucking get back here, Spider-Man.
Yes.
I just realized he can usually hear us even when he's not here.
Oops.
Hi, Muffin. How is your food, sir? Oh, shit.
And now we wait and see if he actually does hear us or not, because he will probably respond when he gets back, being like, "I
Oh,
heard
yeah.
all of that," or "What did I miss?"
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Get the fuck out of here.
Good job, Robert.
I'm sorry. You started doing those little dudes, and that's the only thing that came into my head.
Oh yeah, no, that was in my mind as well. It was or that or do 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 do.
Did it.
Ah,
Huh?
I'm not finished making food,
Yeah?
so I'll be back again.
Okay.
can you hear us when you're gone?
I don't know. Sometimes I take my headphones off and I'll occasionally do that, especially when I'm upstairs, like telling my parents and stuff. Like,
Okay, good.
I
You didn't
usually
miss
have to tell
anything.
my parents good night. Well, I mean, yeah, but I also, sometimes I keep them on. I fucking
What?
heard all of that.
Just
What the fuck? Alright. I need to finish making food.
No. Sometimes I take them off. So you didn't hear any of that. No, I heard all of that. I think that reaction is better than just a flat
Just
out
see,
blind
just seeing
reaction.
it, just seeing him. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh man, that was great.
I might make some more posters for like cogs and spheres and stuff like that, just because it's fun
Very fun.
and they're easy to do.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man, that's fucking great.
Sometimes I take them off. I'm sorry. He's probably still listening. He's probably still
I'm not.
hearing
I'm
us,
not. I'm not sorry for that. Now
No, I'm
that
not.
was still too good of a
I'm
reaction.
sorry for keep. Yeah, I'm not sorry for the keep commenting on it. It's just because it was great. I also am sorry for keeping on there because I know you can still probably hear us. And yes,
Haha.
haha. Tangles are fun.
Yes.
You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yes. It's one of those, just look up a tangle online. Like, tangle.
A tangle.
Tangle stress toy. Or, not stress, fidget toy.
Okay.
And that's what it is. Except for bigger. I got a big.
Tangle
They're just
fidget toy.
They're just a bunch of connected pieces that you can just like kind of move around and stuff.
Very fun.
Fidget with.
Very fun.
Mine is discolored.
Fun. I saw a purple metallic one that was really nice.
Yes. I got this one for Christmas, as well as Buddy.
Fun.
Fidget toys, which are really
Buddy.
nice, because they don't have any like ADHD. I don't have ADHD or anything simple like that, but I do fidget a lot because if I don't fidget, if I'm
Yes.
not doing anything, I just fidget, and also it helps me not pick at my face and stuff.
Very fun.
Yes.
When I have to
I
pick at something,
think
it's simply because it's like something I actually notice and not because they're just doing it for. Yeah.
no, I know I'm right now noticing my face is itchy, like because
Yeah, I see.
it's been dry and I don't. So I'm trying
Yeah, I can't
the
ignore it. I
the
can't ignore
moisturizer.
it. It's just too bad to me.
Oh yeah, but if I itch it more, it's gonna get more red and more raw.
Yeah. Have you tried like just patting it?
Nope.
Just try patting it softly.
Nope. Yeah.
It doesn't get rid of it, but it kind of like solves that issue that needs contact. At least it does for me sometimes.
No, one's just actually like stinging now because I
Yeah.
rubbed it too raw.
Rip.
I need to
I've done
figure
that.
out where the neck is on the Vroid sheet.
Make star a giraffe.
No, it's not that. It's I need to add a handprint tent. Oh, I'm gonna die because all these other ones have just been like ropes with different little details. I now need to try to figure out how to do a handprint.
Just get a handprint image and just like bonk.
True. I can then print. Then I can also go over it in kind of blackish. This one's gonna be a little bit more dark than other two
That's an
because
option.
it's necrotic damage.
We're definitely walking kind of
wanna
a
start
fine line with the number of scars Star has, because it's gonna be really hard to kind of make it look good and not messy.
Yeah, I might actually get rid of the handprint one because I really don't want to have to do that.
No mood.
I am actually thinking of getting rid. I want to keep the two I've already done because they look really good. But I'm gonna get rid of the one on her neck. And the two she has she has 5.
Mhm.
And I might actually get rid of I'm gonna get rid of the one. She has 4 plus a glassy eye.
Fun.
She has 2 spell scars and then 2 others.
Fun. Which are quote unquote spell scars.
Yes, we don't know. It's just you said they glow. You said they are, or
Yeah.
something like that.
You have spell scars, then you have spell scars.
Yes. I'm gonna struggle with the one under her eye. It's also fun because you don't actually need to draw most, like
Mm.
fully, because she wears a cloak and like covers them.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was doing that at actual pain, but yes.
Oh. It's hard to tell now that we do it just randomly.
Yeah. I mean, still valid, but yes. I had to pull a hair.
Mm.
Well, not really, because I was like,
Question: Should I?
What?
On the model, should I do the one on her back?
why not?
That's supposed to be on her wing. No, should I do the one that's supposed to be on her wing on her back?
I mean, I don't think you intend to ever see the back on it, so I mean, eh.
True.
You're not really going for like a super high quality model anyway, so I mean, like,
No, I like the
Well, I mean,
high quality scars though. I went into like
yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, like, there's just a whole other level with like fully professional models, so
true. Yeah, I'm just doing I'm just doing it for
yeah,
fun. So then I think I'm done with her for skin layer. Now I just need to go into the face
very fun.
and try to figure out how to do this one.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello,
Welcome
back.
back.
You excited to continue the recap?
Let's see the mind flare.
Oh, you're in luck, sir. Because for after I turn my heater on, we will come back from break.
You bastard.
And well, it's on.
I regret spoiling it, but at the same time, that reaction was awesome. Sorry.
You made us not regret it. Good job.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, we are now back from break. You never went anywhere. Twitch had to suffer through that entire thing. It's fine. Actually, I'm kind of glad that I didn't change it back to the pause screen because of that reaction. I now have that recorded. Incredible. Well, so you guys did stuff there. As Star was coming back from meeting Prita Kripa, which was the alchemist name, which she tried to get some healing potions, but did not succeed. The woman could not spare them. She was spoken to by one of the bugbears, who said he had something that he needed to show her and her friends. So they returned to the barracks, and he proceeded to say the exact same line again to Cloud and Gwyneth with Start there. Complete monotone voice. They pretty much immediately guessed Inland Bower, and they were most likely right. For as they followed him.
I bet a random poor. I know what interductive. I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
this before.
yeah,
I bet
Leo.
a poor soul.
Yeah.
I bet a poor soul one platinum, or like 2 gold, whatever.
Oh yeah.
That is an intellectual malware and not just some random person.
He laughs in the patron laughs in your face and takes the bet.
Cool.
He claims to know what intellect devourers look like, and that ain't one.
In his head. Nope. You know what? You can be an idiot on your own time.
That wasn't what I meant, but it works. That's better. That's so much better.
I
yeah.
meant your own dime, not your own time, because that much he's paying me for being an idiot. So yeah.
Well, yeah. So he led the party to one of the dilapidated rooms, turned to open the door, then stopped, turned around, and opened the other door. And Cloud, having detect magic on constantly, sensed an aura of, I believe it was evocation and no, it was conjuration and abjuration.
and evocation.
And evocation, yeah. I got this wrong both times. Wow. Conjuration and evocation, implying that whoever's in this room had some kind of contingency placed on them. They soon realized that individual was a mind flayer. Hold your gasps of surprise, Muffin.
They're holding.
I thought that was Muffin for a second. That was so funny. I hear that crunch. Okay, well,
So y'all gonna kill it? Estimate.
the Mind
I'm
Flayer
gonna kill it
had
in a different kind of way.
the Mind Flayer
Swear to God,
proceeded to
if it's not dead.
the Mind Flayer proceeded to proposition Cloud as a fellow wizard, but also Star, but Cloud took it up. To a game of Dragon Chess because he was so thoroughly unamused with the extremely boring thoroughfare of Azraq's Hold. And he proceeded to completely ream Cloud. And they tried again, and it was a harder match, but Cloud succeeded in a game of Dragon Chess. He had seemed to know who they are, and was apparently friend or allies or acquaintances with the Nihilor, the mind flayer that Amy killed previously. Clearly didn't.
Not acquaintance.
Though he
He's not
wasn't
acquaintance.
upset at all over Neolor's death,
No.
actually calling him a fool for allying with the Beholder.
Yeah. The party.
Doesn't mean he should live.
The party then left. For what reasons did you not just like attack?
We were in the middle of a hold, and it appeared as though he was a guest of these hobgoblins. So it was like a we don't want to cause a scene
Mhm.
and get attacked by our hosts.
Mm-hmm. But he's a
You're
mind
not.
flayer. He's a mind flayer.
Ren, you're not there. You got
He
yoinked.
wouldn't care if we killed him.
Oh, don't worry.
So while they were,
Star has plans to
so yeah,
when we get back.
while they were discussing what to do after leaving the place, Gwent decided to abscond.
We had a flash of memory.
Oh, you're right. You're right. There was You're right. I forgot about that. So they we went to break, and there's the ad. There's a ad, and when I get back, under the character profile for Jasira Kestelharp. Lester clearly doesn't like her, or is very upset because that ended with her portrait getting slashed through with a sword, and the party getting knocked to their knees with searing pain.
I already tripped and fell, and I was already on my face.
Yeah. The crystals that actually make up the sides of the screen, by the way, they actually glow like a furious red. With Halaster's runes along them glowing white before it fades back to the normal colors. And Halaster is unusually silent. That was when Gwen absconded.
Yes.
From there, we followed with Gwen, and she met a small goblin child by the name of Huggybug, who had apparently had her princess doll stolen by some older goblins. Apparently given to an individual known as the Gobgobbler. Gwenth decided this is perfectly reasonable to go and find this doll. And so she did. And followed the path down to the south end of Azraq's Hold, through a deserted area, and into an area with a sign with the word Krek on it. And anyone there speak Gobbler?
Thank you.
Besides Dagnum. Dagnum's not here. He's probably here, but you know what? He's probably here. He's probably just informs you that it means trade. Sure, whatever.
Is there no subtitle?
No, the last series is not that kind. No, there's probably subtitles. That's a good point. There probably is subtitles for that. Yeah. It does indeed say trade, however, in Goblinoid. Inside was actually no. So Gwen actually followed a bugbear into the place and stealthed pretty well. The bugbear was carrying a basket with a goblin infant in it, which he then proceeded to put on the counter, behind which stood a wizened old hobgoblin man, who later would become to be known as Kinrub, I think?
Can I
Kinsrub?
make an intelligence roll to see if Leo realizes what this is?
Sure. Flat intelligence. Or insight. Or insight.
Can I roll 2 because I want to know?
Sure.
15.
So insight or what?
Inside or flat
Insight or
intelligence, I guess.
That's like insight.
15.
Fun. Yeah. This dude probably eats goblins. Infants.
Oh, poor Gwenthiel. Gwenthiel, please. Gwenthiel, notice. Gwenthiel. Gosh dang it, Gwenthiel.
The goblin, the hobgoblin, immediately notices Gwent, however, but the bugbear just leaves with a huff and eyes cast down to the ground as he walks out of the room. And the hobgoblin then turned to Gwent, and they engaged in conversation. Gwent did not appear to realize what was happening. She was a little bit unnerved, but yeah, she did not seem to put two and two together. She traded with him because he was apparently a trader. Got the princess doll, and then alchemist supplies. Yeah.
Which I will mention is the third one in our party now.
Yep, it's the third one you guys have. And
Oh.
Goenth could not find any monkey. Monkey. I was like monk stuff. Monkey. Well, that completely ruined that mood. Did not find any monk-related equipment with him. And yeah, she proceeded to leave with the sound of the goblin infant crying and abruptly stopped.
Covered ears. Covered ears. Covered ears of child. Immediately.
Yeah, and a few moments later, it abruptly stops.
No.
I don't think Gwent still quite put together what happened at that point.
I had to point it out.
Yeah, you had to Star had to point it out when she got back. But Gwent took the princess doll back to Huckybug and got what was it, like a small statuette
Dolphin.
of a dolphin.
Dolphin statuette.
It was like sapphire, I think.
Worth like some. Yeah,
It was worth something. Yeah.
It was like 200 gold or something.
Yeah. Huggybug did not name it.
Damn, making bank.
Yeah. Spent 2 gold to get like 200.
Shit, Gwen. That's evil as fuck.
She's
Gwenthiel
oblivious.
is again a teenager who doesn't real. Yeah. Preteen.
Yeah, so Gwent was kind of mortified when she got back and explained what happened, and Star had to inform her of what occurred there. Yeah. It was at that point the party decided to return to Warlord Azrock and go on the mission. But decided not to inform them of... his name was actually Ulquest, I believe. The Mind Flayer. I believe he did tell you his name.
Yeah.
Repeat it.
Huh? What?
May you
He
repeat it,
wants
please?
the name.
Ulquest. ULQUESS.
Okay. I'll just watch the VOD.
Okay. Is that significant? His name?
I need his name to kill him. I'm gonna find this bastard.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright,
fucking
fair enough.
murder him. Swear to God. Fuck mine.
Why do you need his name?
So I can track him down, because apparently he's known by people. Even
Well.
though Vryn doesn't know it.
Ren will find out his name, I imagine.
Yeah, Vryn will find it out. I swear to God.
Well,
Star is oblivious as fuck, so she doesn't actually realize what's like why it's important.
yeah. So, they went on to meet with Warlord Azrock, and they were led out with a small squad of troops, a number of hobgoblins and a couple bugbears. to invade Drowtown and do a genocide, which is pretty cringe, bro. The battle was decently hard fought against in total, forces. There were, let's check. If I can find my notes on that. I don't need a tab but Tangle Fidget Toys open anymore. Um, let's see. So, Drowtown had a total of oh fuck, it's not here. God damn it. Other notes. Save me. Ah. Wait, is it over here? No, fuck. They had a number of male drow and an elite drow warrior, about 9 giant spiders. And I'll give you the exact numbers in a fucking second. Okay, so there was a total of 9 giant spiders roaming the alleys and the walls of the cavern. They came about in groups of 3 and 4. Additional forces throughout the town that eventually were lured to their position were a male drow elite warrior, who you did not know the name of, 12 male drow, and 3 quaggas. Only ended up killing 11 male drow, though, and the elite warrior.
I'm
But
excited for this.
it was a decently hard fought battle until a bird decided to get some help and howled into the silver horn of Valhalla. Scowl, hooted, and summoned a total of 10 berserkers from Valhalla. They eviscerated the spiders with their furious hoots of victory. They cut down the drow.
Oh yeah, they all spoke. Oh yeah.
They all
Oh, I
spoke
forgot
in
about that.
hoots. They all spoke in hoots.
This is and it's like a fucking army. Okay.
What is it?
I said an army.
Kind of, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you're
I-
literally assaulting this place. Fucking hell.
Yeah,
I
That's
managed.
quite literally what we did.
yeah, that's what it was. It was an assault on Drowtown.
I managed to roll net numbers, and I was very happy.
Cloud managed to take down a Meladrow elite warrior. Primarily on his own with some little bit of help here and there. There was one point where there was like some beating on a door that a giant spider corpse had fallen into the alleyway and blocked. But the real kicker here was that one cowardly male drow had slipped away from the fight, having hidden behind the houses and not gone to attack. And when he was spotted, he ran to the north end of the cavern. Cloud gave chase. He turned into another cavern, and with a crashing sound of like the jingling of coins and a loud roar, he was soon replaced with the massive form of a fucking chimera flying out of the cavern and landing before Cloud.
This is where
Who
I say
ran?
you should definitely watch the VOD after.
Yeah.
Because we had a DM begging us to let him go one more time with the chimera breath.
Wait, what?
I wanted to finish it off with the woman breath that I knew wouldn't kill them. It did some significant damage. They weren't mad about it, so I did it.
Nearly killed me.
Gave you a cool scar.
Yeah, I already had a scar.
You have fire and ice
Why
scars
do I
now.
have another?
You have fire and ice scars now. Isn't that cool? I will do something cool with those scars, by the way. I will do something cool with that. That's gonna be great. But yes, using a gravity sinkhole and the power of berserker owls,
Hoot.
you eviscerated the chimera. What is going on in the tavern at this point? What the fuck is happening here?
Oh,
I think Liam is
Bard.
lying on the floor, sighing.
Gwyneth came up and punched it in the face a few times.
But Bard is writing furiously in his book, like he's
Oh yeah.
struck by the muses.
What,
Because this is prime story material right here.
what is Atreus thinking of this?
He broke out the good wine and is eating that, or is drinking that with cheese.
Very fun.
Yes.
You're-
He is enjoying the show.
We're supposed to. You know what? I'm not even gonna complain.
So,
Don't worry, it's from my stash.
the chimera got off one final raging breath as the berserkers, and was it the berserkers or who got the finishing blow on it?
No clue.
I know Cloud was angry.
I'm
I
pretty
might have
sure
been
it wasn't
Cloud.
me.
It's probably a combined effort, I'd say.
I think you attempted, and then either me or the berserker finished it off.
I'm pretty sure it was the berserkers. 'Cause,
Probably.
like, 3 of them attacked it in a row.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they had advantage, so they were, they ripped that apart. But yes, they hooted and howled into the caverns, creating an echoing sound of celebration. The remaining hobgoblins. Actually, the hobgoblins had no casualties. Only one of the bugbears died. Only one of the 2 bugbears died. They both. They all roared in celebration as the drow were exterminated. And as the scene continues, I am going to roll to see what happens next.
Are you just what? What? This is where we end. What?
So, first roll. Let's see. I got a 9. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You hear. Actually, wait. Who is actually over here?
Right, and then after that we looted the Chimera Horde, and I got an Ion Stone.
Oh yeah. Oh right. So yeah, there's that too. You guys got that stuff too. I wasn't doing that. So Cloud found an
nothing.
Iron Stone, a very shiny Iron Stone that had been placed in here to placate the Chimera. An Iron Stone of Intellect.
Essentially, it's a magic
Yeah.
stone that orbits my
No,
head
yeah,
when I activate
he
it.
knows. He sent
Yeah.
me an image. He sent me a suggestion of getting one of mastery.
Yeah. And Scowl managed to unearth a Helm of Brilliance.
That only fits him.
It was specifically proportioned to fit Scowl. He will never use that item, except maybe once. He may have flaming claws, though.
He'll activate it, realize it destroys the gems, and never use it again.
Yeah, he can have the flaming claws though. But yeah. So
Fucking hell.
yeah. So, but something else, however, is found within the pile of coins as you guys are collecting them. a figure appearing almost out of nowhere, the coins shooting outward, clambers out of the pile of coins. It's fucking Fred.
Huh?
And cutting back over to the Drow town, we see Clanker kick the door open that the spider was in front of, crushing it as he steps out. And
Huh?
that is where we end this mini session. We will get to
Where did
that.
you come from?
So down
You
You
in
just
emerged
appeared
from
the
the
from a
pile
pile
of
of gold.
coins.
How? What?
Find out next time on next week's episode
That's
of
me.
Dungeon of the Mad
No.
Mage.
I hate you.
I rolled to see what room you appeared in. Oh man. The funny thing is, I wanted those exact rolls and I didn't fudge it. Oh, I swear I did not fudge those rolls.
Fantastic.
You'll find out how Clinker and Vryn got where they were on next week's episode. But for now, the screen fades as Orion, roll me D100.
Oh.
No, let Bring do it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Muffin
Muffin, do it. Muffin, do it. You do it.
No, it's an ad, right?
Roll
It's an
D100.
ad.
Roll me
I
D100.
don't support ads. I use ad block.
Dungeon block.
Can't ad block Alistair.
That's the worst part. That's why I don't want to roll it. It's only ad block.
It's like trying to use an ad blocker on Twitch. It just doesn't work.
So get Twitch Prime or VPN.
Do you want to pay a laster for? So
No,
you rolled a 12.
no, I'll just Prime.
We've already done that one. Roll again. I want one this. I want a new one. Roll again. That dice. 53. Let's see. And now a voice blares from the screen. A word from our sponsors. The Dragon Queen shall rise again. Hail Tiamat.
Ah, yes.
And it goes to break.
Fucking Bardmars. Ah, yes. The fucking purple dragon cult. Thorn in the side.
He just does that. It's not prepared. He just grabs a random ad every time.
Oh yeah, I can quite understand that. It's just I have no love for the cult of the purple dragon.
Do you think we could get an ad in?
You know what?
It would be
Yes.
great for your publicity.
Oh, most definitely.
It's just
You
how.
should use some of your paper birds. For instance, yeah.
I'm gonna use a paper bird to message an insane mage about an ad. This is what we're using my paper birds for.
Yep.
It's
Roll me.
better
Okay.
than you just chatting it up or something.
Someone roll me a. Okay. Orion. Roll me a D100.
Hmm. No.
No.
I'll roll it.
I need to get my dice. No, I'm still gonna roll it. I'm just listening as I
Yeah, let's
get my
see.
dice out. Because I have 8 of these left before I'm gonna have to go get more. You know how much of a hassle it was last time to try to find Mert? Also, Mert had an ad. Just ask him. He knows how to get an ad.
Well,
Do I
we're
do I
not.
know who Mert is?
Maybe, yeah. You probably know who Mert the Moneylender is. You know him as Mert the Moneylender, but yeah.
Would I by any chance know any ways of easily finding and getting a hold of him?
Mm,
Unless you happen across him in a tavern, probably not.
Damn it.
I'm like his underling, and I don't know anything. You think you're gonna know something better than I am?
I'm the wandering bard. I know lots of things.
Alright,
Fuck
and where's
you.
that D100?
It. I thought I could insert it in there. I couldn't, so I'm just gonna. That is 47.
See, Orion, you say that, but the reason I ask so much is because the point of being a College of Lore bard is that you know shit.
What do you? I
You know
wonder what you know
lots
about
of shit.
Harpers.
Oh, I'm positive I would have heard at least some stories about the
So,
Harpers. They're secretive, but they're also kind of a big fucking deal.
so as you guys are like talking, um, the screen flickers back on for just a moment, and a voice says, "Reminder: there is still an unoccupied advertisement space. If you would like to occupy it, direct your sending spells to 10-14-79-18-div-20401IE," and it flickers off.
And the media sending.
Did you remember that, Leo?
I was casting sending as he was saying it.
Apparently, you can have sending addresses.
He probably
Only
just like
Alistair.
set his name for fucking sending to that or some shit because he's just like powerful.
You know what?
If you target that
I'm
name.
actually gonna check that. That you could be fucking right.
Oh my god. No way I fucking got that. That'd be funny.
I don't think so because if it's his name,
You bitch.
A would not be 14. But let's see. What the fuck is it? Where is it at? What the fuck is it at? Okay, there it is. So, 10th letter. A B C D E F G H I J. So J. Um, fuck this. um, numbered alphabet. Yes, we're doing this. Fuck you.
How's your sending message going?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to say.
By the way,
Atreus says he's willing to pay like 50 to 100 flat for that
Okay, J.
placement.
And
so
79 is the one.
as
A?
as that flickers off for the
That's
moment,
not a message. Okay, message.
after a bit, as Cloud goes back to, or not Cloud, as Bard gets back to doing his music shit.
Mhm.
So, I think we need some music after that excitement. This is one that I learned from a friend of mine by the name of. One sec, just on the tip of my tongue. His fellow bard. Ah, well,
Must not have been a
whenever
very
it'll
good
come to
friend
me.
if you can't recall his name. A
Out
voice
of
says in your
character,
mind.
Fuck you. Fuck you. It's
The cat is
August.
staring at you.
I haven't watched the show in a bit.
The cat doesn't blink.
Jaskia.
You're being talked to in your head by a cat, and you just continue to be like,
Yeah.
What of it?
Yeah.
and then you bolted to the single sight of me talking in your head.
Burn. Oh god, no, I'm not even gonna attempt it because personally my singing voice is horrible.
Give me a performance check. I love how at this point the quote unquote end of the session is just a point for significant stuff to stop, and we just keep going for a bit.
Well, it's gonna end with me doing a Witcher reference.
Of course.
That
While
is
you're
a
doing
19 for performance.
I'm counting words for this. I'm trying to use my words very carefully in this.
But yeah, no. Bard is gonna play Burn Butcher Burn from The Witcher.
Fun.
I will probably join in.
Give me a performance check then.
I just did. I said 19.
I did not hear you. Sorry. It's pretty good. Actually,
I
others
love
seldom
having
matter.
I love having a plus 11 to performance. Even
Yeah,
if I
dude.
roll an 8, it's still a decent fucking check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are your rolls today?
Not
Very
good.
shit. That's what.
Not good. So, you guys excited for next session? I will say that unless so at the very least both Vern and both Muffin and Dead will have to be there for us to actually do a session next week. It maybe I can throw together a one shot thing or something if not, but it will not be this.
I might actually have a campaign set up. I was actually planning to use some of my Christmas money to purchase Foundry so that I can set up my own campaign on my
Ooh.
computer.
I definitely want to be a player and stuff. So
By the way, Civ,
yes,
at some point during the week, hopefully, if we can get together for you to help me set that up.
yes. I will get you to install all 60 modules that I'm currently using.
Oh god, how much space does that take up? 'Cause I might have to clear stuff
I
out.
actually don't know.
Can you please
You know what?
check?
Here,
Because
let me just see. What is it can't take up very much because it's just like code, but like let's see here. If I go back to my desktop and just I can in stream now. Let me do that.